Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome to DeathSprint 66, sponsored by Bachman Media Network. I'm your host for this evening, Lucian V. Ghost, and tonight we shall see mayhem, we shall see gore, we shall see death. Join us, won't you, for DeathSprint 66, the premiere game on Bachman Media Network. Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Libats, thank you for the follow. I shall see you in a moment, I am sure, or in like half an hour-ish, I don't know. I know I'm starting early. Usually I start an hour earlier than this, but it's Friday, so I can do what I want. Welcome, everybody, to DeathSprint 66. Tonight, a special occasion, if you will. We are doing Dev versus Player. Oxyspring, one of the developers of DeathSprint 66, is going to be joining me and a few other members, a few other streamers in playing DeathSprint and talking to us about the future of the game, how things are going to progress. The people who are joining us this evening, I believe I'm going to be joined in voice call by Oxy and Libats, who is currently in chat. We will be joined in game by Oxy, Basedolaf, Libats, and the Stupendium. Oxy's gonna be jumping between chats, I believe, and it's gonna be a little mad. But that's fine. We like it a little mad. We like it a little bit mad. Yeah. So I'm starting a little bit earlier because I want to get that training in. I want to beat the best. I want to be the best. Hi everybody. I'm on camera today. I felt not so camera shy for a change. Oh. So yeah. But yes, thank you. It is a nice tie. It's one of a number of ties that I happen to own. I have a large collection sitting behind me, just out of frame, actually. Right. My friends, my fellow Death Sprinters. Oxy brought you here? Well, welcome one and all. Oxy will be joining us later. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome. We are doing some Death Sprint tonight. And it is bound to be fun. I need to very quickly move the stream reaction box slightly. There we go. So what are we gonna start with? Well, first things first, we're gonna try some of those time trial things, the episodes. Ah!
It's me.
You terrify me, sir.
Why? What if I don't know?
Just, I don't get Discord notifications when I'm streaming. So...
Are you? Oh, well, here I am.
You just arrived and you said hello in my ears and it made me jump out of my skin.
Am I too loud?
You scary, scary man.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Oh, goodness.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I need to turn you up a little bit. You're a little quiet. Let's get that volume up. 150 should do nicely. There we go.
good. Shall I turn my cam? Do you want to put me in a little camera thing on your screen? How do you want to do
I don't. Unless we're using Video Ninja, it's an incredibly complicated process.
Well, then never mind.
If we'd had time to set it up, then sure.
Say la vie. It's fine. I apologise for the trams deciding to do everything wrong.
In fairness, I'm starting early, so you know. But yeah, if we'd had time to set it up, then yeah, we could have done that. But honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. I am on camera on a whim, because some days I just don't feel like it, and then some days I'm like, yeah, I have the lower anxiety levels to manage being on camera for a few hours. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Are you joining me straight off the bat, Oxley?
I believe that is the case. Yes. I'm
all right.
Just gonna have a little sip of water. I haven't had one for a while. Then I'll be with you. But yeah, if you want to send me an invite, that's good.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to send me an invite? Because you're gonna be the party lead.
That's right. Yes, that's true.
So, and I can't exactly invite Stupendium, Bats, and Olaf because I do not know any of their Steam handles. So
that's fine. I will get it all sorted. We will have to sort of play the game for a little while. Really do what I could do with a cup of tea, but I want to start racing.
Go get a cup of tea. I'm gonna do a time trial episode, and then
okay.
Yeah, don't worry. As I said, I started early.
All right, I'll go get a cheeky cuppa, and then I'll be
go get a
shortly.
cuppa. Yeah, I got a cuppa before I started, so you know I'm good.
When is Batsy coming online? Batsy, when are you coming online?
I believe Batsy is coming online at 9:30, but I'm not entirely certain. I know Olaf's coming on at 9:30 and then starting at 9:40. So soon,
okay.
Soon! Exclamation mark TM is.
I'll go make myself a very sugary cup of tea then.
Sugary?
Yes.
Sugary?
Yes, I love a cup of. Well, so I like a cup of tea when it's not sugary, but I also like.
Go
right
get
now,
coffee, you heathen. Sorry.
Wow.
I am not a tea elitist. I don't know what just came over me. I got possessed by the ghost demon of Earl Grey, apparently. No, go get your tea.
I very much enjoy it. It's nice. Basically, I need it because after the tattoo today, I need a little bit of energy.
Tea does the opposite to me. Tea puts me to sleep. But then again, I have ADHD, so apparently that's normal.
Yeah, that'll do that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Ah, hot. Do not pick up hot cups of tea. I can speak. Okay, we're gonna do pipeline killing time. And see if we can remember how to play the game. Here we go. Oh my god. I missed a checkpoint ring, and that's gonna get me killed. Oh, nope, that'll get me killed. Don't know if I can make the time back up. Oh! Definitely not like that. Yeah, the time trials are complicated. Let's go for prime time. Oh. Ah, yes, I forget. If you hit that particular wall, you immediately get turned into soup. You know, soup. Oh, not the lasers. Yeah, no. This long stretch without any checkpoints, oh well, time points is a killer. Right there. I am certain that you would enjoy it, V. I am certain you would enjoy it.
And one sacrilegiously sugary cup of tea.
Wonderful. I am finding out the joys of time trials.
You're seeing our hint of sadism, are you?
Hint? A hint of sadism is
A
this?
smidgen. A
smidgen of sadism, yes.
Perhaps more of a smorgasbord.
Yes. Perhaps. Ah! I'm bad at the drifting. I need to remember to drift.
I tend to, when I'm playing the game, I spend most of my time... Gosh, that was quite a death. I tend to hold down the drift constantly.
I have found that holding down the drift constantly has actually gotten me killed more often than not.
Oh, well. Built different.
Or rather, it contributes to a lack of, like, speed a lot of the time. Which is what usually gets me killed. Whoa!
I just find being in the drift mode tends to make it easier to control. And you can really, like, make those little hard turns to change, like, direction if you're in front of, like, a laser or something. Oh, hello, Ego.
Ooh. Okay, it's fine. Getting the hang of it.
Always be drifting. So, this is my favourite map, Pipeline. Mostly because of the soda cans. Also, it's just my favourite map.
No! The blades!
You're not getting this.
No, not that one. I was doing really well until I hit the saw blade, and then that was the end. That was the end.
So Pipeline was the map where we did all the balancing of all the speeds and stuff. So it was basically sort of like, because it's very twisty and very turny, and there's lots of potential places.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was the place where if you fall, you can fall off a lot and die. So I wanted to make sure that the drifting was super, like, decent on this level. That doesn't stop you falling off.
Oh, definitely. I am renowned for falling off things, honestly. Dodge the lasers.
Radioactive's pretty good. I like that one a lot. I like is it Heights? I think it's Heights. It's the one with the all the slides and the fact that you can sort of jump down and completely avoid all the lasers if you're very careful.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
For various reasons, but also it's just fun.
Might be Skyline. I can't remember. So the names a lot of the names we all came up with very much towards the end of the project. So a lot of them, we know them by things like...
Oh, no! Damn.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I was listening to you and I wasn't concentrating.
I'm so sorry, I had to be quiet
fine.
for a minute.
It's fine. No, it's fine. No, yeah, it might be Skyline, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I do like that particular map, just because of the slides.
Yeah, it might be Skyline, you're right, yeah. It's definitely, it's Skyline rather than the Heights. It's the one where it's got a nice sort of like orangey glow to it, because it's like the, it's sunset.
Oh, I missed a ring. I found myself appreciating the sprint style maps more than the
Are you struggling to focus while you're talking?
I am bad at multitasking, basically.
Yes. Yeah, I really like the sprints. They what's the word? We rebalance them slightly. So sprints, you get more offensive weapons than you do in non-sprint levels. So you want them to be a bit more sort of clustery and have everyone fighting over things a lot more, because they're a lot tighter and quicker.
That makes sense.
So they have a slightly different weighting of pickups and stuff. These are all very, very difficult, so I'm not surprised that you're struggling.
Well, I'm giving it a go, and that's all you can really ask, you know?
Yeah. But what we really wanted to achieve with these was that sort of like similar feeling to what you might have got when you're like playing on the PlayStation 1 and having a really, really hard like time trial and you're racing, sort of bending forwards and hoping that you're going to get over the line. One of my favourite things has been watching Twitch streamers like really struggle and then finally get it after like a perfect run.
Oh, that was a very quick dodge. I don't think I'm going to make this one. I missed... Oh!
You missed one of them.
I missed a ring.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I missed a ring at one point and I was like, that's going to cost me.
You basically have to be perfect.
You have to achieve pure perfection.
You do.
I'm curious to see H Rapid's time on these tracks, specifically on the time trial tracks.
Actually, I'd like to see that too.
Because I don't think that is on the scoreboard, is it?
No, it isn't. I would be impressed to see like how easily H Rapid managed to do these things, because they're balanced for like me and the other like the level designers. We spent ages sort of like going through them over and over again and making sure that they were sort of fair but still difficult. But then again, we're not quite as good at the game as they are.
Well, you designed the game to be playable by anyone, not by just the experts, so...
Yes. Well, something we kind of wanted to sort of still reward players being really good at this one. Oh, that was close.
It was very close, and yeah, no, that killed me. I went right off the edge. Rapid is ridiculously good at the game, though. That is fair. That is fair. We do not talk about Rapid. Oh dear.
It's the bunny hopping. It's the bunny hopping. So we really struggled with bunny hopping. We weren't sure whether or not to remove it or not. But the problem is, it's very hard to remove bunny hopping because we're basically fundamentally messing with the laws of physics at that point. And you have to define what a jump is versus what a bunny hop is.
Yeah.
And so, in the end, we thought, let's keep it in because it's a level of skill. Because you have to kind of be... It's difficult to jump and also be running and also be steering.
Yeah.
So for those players who are really good at it, bunny hopping is important. So I thought we'd keep it in, and yeah. And we made the right decision to keep the bunny hopping in. For those players who are very good at the game. Ooh, that was close.
It was very close. Okay, making good time. Oh yeah, I see. That little hop just increases the amount of time that you have by that tiny amount. Ah.
Yeah, the bunny.
Okay.
Basically, the logic is that when you're jumping, you don't have friction on you.
Hmm.
One more to go.
Yeah, no, that does make sense.
Because you've got no friction, your bunny hopping makes you go a little bit faster, just a little bit.
Ah, damn. I was racing the clock there at the end because I died. Oh.
Basically, you can't die on that one. If you die, you might as well restart.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So I don't fully know what they do, but I know that if you dash and whilst you're jumping, the speed boost will be slightly faster because when you're on the track, you get a little bit of friction. So dashing using surge whilst you're in the air is faster than using it on the ground.
That makes sense. And, like, you can't really mess with that, because if you make it so that surge doesn't function while you're in the air, you're inherently removing a major part of the game as well.
It would really suck, so yeah, we didn't do that.
It would remove a lot of the fun, I think.
The main focus was to really build a game where there's a really, really high skill ceiling, and that players who do use things like bunny hopping and timing their surges right get those last couple of seconds. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, nope. And then I hit the lasers. Never mind. Oh boy.
Fresh clone incoming.
Looks like Batsy is now online. So I'm assuming
you seem to have dragged a lot of people to watch this.
Yes, we plugged it in the secret mode Discord.
Oh, so a lot of the devs have decided to come watch me be bad at the game.
No, the players.
The players, I see. Yeah. Well, that just screwed me over right there. I forgot to.
I'm so sorry. I'm really distracting you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You are here to expound on the joys of this game. I am here to expound on the fact that I'm bad at playing at it. You know. Whoop! That's a wall.
Have you read any of the adverts in this particular map?
I've been going a little fast to be able to read them.
I see.
I usually read them when we're on the starting splash screen.
You haven't noticed the Dead CEO flavor soda then?
I noticed the reference to only cans. I did notice that one.
Yes. It's my little secret.
Yeah, your JS, is it?
JS sodas, yes.
Yeah. Oxy does have a wonderful voice. That is true.
Thank you. I always find that I always think I'm a bit too nasally, but
you're British. That everybody likes the British accent, you know.
True.
Oh, lasers!
I can't do many voices, which is a shame because I DM for a well, not for a living, but out of work, I do a lot of DMing, and I've only got 5 voices I can do.
I mean, you don't need to be able to do Okay, I should clarify. You don't need to be able to do voices well to DM properly. You know?
I've only got got like this voice. I've got I guess posh British.
Oh.
New clone ready.
Got
British.
the clown one.
A clown one?
Oh gosh, yes.
I
have the clown voice.
don't want to hear it.
No, it's scary. But it does mean that 9 times out of 10, at some point during a campaign, I will take the group to a circus of some kind and make them deal with a clown or a ghost clown or some kind of zombie clown.
Wonderful.
A ghost clown, you say?
Oh, hello, Betsy.
Oh gods, the actual good voice actor has arrived. I see.
Yes!
So we have the varying levels. We have Oxy's amateur, we have my semi-professional, and then we have the true voice acting British god, apparently.
I don't know who you're talking about. It's not me, certainly not.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm relatively sure most people in my chat would swoon over that voice.
Oh.
I know that because they also swoon over
did
my
that on
voice, but you know. I don't know why they do that.
Well, it's very kind.
Everybody loves the deep, gravelly British voice. Whoop.
It is, admittedly, a little bit of a superpower.
It is a little
British
bit
Master
of a
Chief.
superpower, you're right. I can't do it quite as well.
Can you say, we're going to give the Covenant back their bomb, please, Betsy?
That's a Master Chief line, right?
It is a
Yes,
Master
it
Chief.
is.
Someone just called you British Master Chief in Lucian's chat.
Yeah.
We're gonna give the Covenant back their bomb.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I need a weapon.
Delightful. Ah. Wonderful.
Yeah. That's that truly is quite the vocal performance right there. So someone in my chat just went Duke Nukem.
If only. That'd be nice.
I am going to have several different chats open all at once this entire time, so I can answer questions and things that people have.
Welcome to doing multi-streams. I do it on
Yeah.
a regular basis with like multiple different people, so I have like 6 different chats open at any one time.
I can't see your chat, Betsy. Why can I not see your chat? Where is it hiding? Oh, it was just collapsed. Okay.
Actually, I don't think I should say that line in particular of Duke Nukem.
Oh, goodness. No, I can do the gravelly British voice, but I can only do it when I've just woken up. It's
like a British Cockney geezer. I can bring my register down here and sort of talk like this for a little while. That's mostly I use that for mostly orcs.
Yeah, that's generally the accepted variation on what orcs sound like, to be honest.
Is there a way to pop out chats?
Yes, there is.
Pop out chat. There we go. That's the
There
button.
is. You know what? That's a good idea. I should do the same.
It's the pop out chat button. That makes sense. I'm going to send you both invites.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Invite again. Invite again.
Thank you very much.
Wee. Steam
You should have
open.
invites now.
There we go. Woo.
You can hop on if you want.
Who's hopping on? Who's what?
Zoroark
What's-
is our community manager, I believe.
Ah.
I think.
You think? You're
Everyone's
not
got
entirely certain.
Everyone's got so many different usernames everywhere.
Everyone
It is
does.
very good.
That's kind of
Yes.
why I try to like stick to a single brand. Like wherever I go, I am always Lucian. I am Lucian V Ghost. I am the presenter, as it were, the
It's
director.
good for branding. It's a good idea to do it like that. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
with a name like Bats, everyone's taken it everywhere.
In fairness, Oxy mentioned this sort of collab situation in my stream and just said, well, we're doing a stream with Stupendium Batsy and Olaf. And I was like, who are Batsy and Olaf? And I went to look up Batsy on Twitch, and there's just like, so which one of these 30 people is Batsy?
I'll be real. Batsy, like B-A-T-S-Y, is a name that I constantly look at on Twitch, because as soon as they take it away from him, because they used to do those like 6-monthly kind of like removal of names for inactive accounts, I am stealing it. I am going for it immediately. Every few weeks I look at it, I'm like, is it gone? No.
Is it gone yet? Is it gone yet? Can I steal it? You know, I, as a streamer, my main enjoyment when it comes to games, not to say I don't enjoy DeathSprint and OnlyCans and all of that sort of thing. I do love every game that I've played that Oxy has worked on so far. They're all wonderful. But my main area of interest when it comes to video games has always been games where I get to steal things. I love me a good thief game, or Dishonored, or anything that lets me steal and sneak around and, you know, maybe occasionally pile people's unconscious bodies in a corner. But the third one's not as important. It's mainly the stealing and the sneaking around.
Do you want to come in, Dorok?
I think you need to send an invite.
You. Well, yeah, but I don't think I've got them on Steam.
Kind of important.
It's kind of the
or fly an airship. Yes. The other brand of games that I really like are games that let me fly an airship. That's just the steampunk side of me.
You send me a cheeky Teams message, and then I will get you added to the game if you want. Let's go for a game, and then if you get it sorted, just send me a message, and then we can get you in. All right, are we ready? Oh wait, no, Lucian's gone.
I don't think you should.
Sorry, my
this
computer
guy.
is kicking out a bunch of heat. Doing DeathSprint and streaming at the same time, so I went to open a window.
It is quite warm tonight. The joke's on you, Asham. I've got nothing
Welcome
to steal
to global warming.
in this economy.
It's true. Did you notice that they put cheese in shops with like little like no stealing stickers on them now?
No stealing stickers on cheese.
Yeah,
on cheese.
Yeah. We're at that point.
Cheese, Gromit.
In the world right now, you can't have cheese anymore.
How is that supposed to work?
We're ready.
I really feel like stealing a block of cheese now.
Wait, my controller. Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't anymore.
I can't. I'm not allowed to steal the cheese.
You
all right.
You played the Swindle, Lucian?
I have not.
I think you'd enjoy that one.
Yeah?
It's very steampunky and stealthy.
I was the first to die. This is not good for my street cred.
That's fine. I'll let you win at some point, I'm sure.
Oh, mine.
I may need to
There's
adjust
our
my
first
settings
EMP.
as well. I did read that the spawn rate of the EMPs has been turned down recently.
But that's at least what I thought. But everyone says it's still going.
I'm sure it's fine.
I will keep looking at it and tweaking it, I'm sure.
Not
in the
the
future.
drone.
You could only do so much.
I see you're right behind me.
Mag shield ready.
I'm going so fast right now.
Good for you. I'm in
But
last
not
place.
as fast as me.
I'm nearly.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you behind me?
Sort of catching up.
Oh god! I have to defend my honor. Is that you? No.
Hello.
Oh, I just went flying over the grinder.
Ooh, that
And
buzzsaw was close.
straight into a laser.
Did I fire a missile back at you? Ooh, I'm so
You did.
sorry.
Although, I think I'm about to lap someone. Sorry, retreating.
There is like when you're against the bots, there's like a little death area where a bunch of the bots will sort of gather up and they'll just be firing abilities left, right, and centre. And it is the risk of lapping. Okay, I'll take that.
That wasn't as close as I was hoping.
Oh no.
You'll get there.
Oh, I almost dodged the Gigasaw. I jumped
take
a
second.
little too early.
Okay, that was a bit choppy. I'm gonna need to change my settings, I think.
They get our community manager Liam in. Oh.
Every time. Oh.
Okay, we are going to need to quit back out to the main menu so we can get.
That works for me.
Very well.
I will send you all an invite again. Okay.
I need to uncuff my sleeves. I'm starting to get warm.
Is the race heating up for you?
Well, it's certainly making me sweat.
Prestige is on the leveling system, Ego. It's definitely something we've talked about. We're still trying to work out like what our plans are going forward, but it's definitely something we've talked about. We've got lots of ideas, and it's a case of now trying to work out how to make them and what direction we want to go. But I can't really say very much yet. But expect in the future, in the near future-ish, we'll be starting to sort of tell you all what our plans are.
What about vending machines for pre-race snacks?
Ooh.
You know,
You want a delicious taste of cloned beef, perhaps, or a can of JS soda.
oh gods, the fact that I on stream I was like, I wonder if DeathSprint is simply a method of meat packing for the current era the world is in. And Oxy was in chat just going, I'm not going to deny anything. I'm just sitting there like, oh, I
It's up to
see.
you all to come up with theories.
Sean is a master of creating twisted lore.
You love a good bit of lore.
Yes, so I understand. So I've come to understand over the years. It was interesting. The first time I met Oxy was the first time I ever streamed Only Cans. The first and last time I ever streamed Only Cans, I should say. Though I did complete the entire game and the DLC.
Play it once. You need to play it once.
Yeah. And that day, Oxy was like, would you like to voice act a DLC in the future? And I was
Then
like,
we
yeah,
never did it.
sure. And it never happened. But a
so
year
sorry.
later, I went, I wonder if Oxy has come back to the internet. And sure enough, there's a new game on its way out. So, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. I did the design on this one, but there's a big team of wonderful people behind it.
No, I agree. I agree. There, like every project always has a team of wonderful people that are. Ow, Oxy, how dare you? You mind me.
What map took the most time to create? That is a difficult question. As I'm not one of the level designers, I don't fully know. Most of them we sort of worked on at kind of the same time. So, like, we as the level designers spent a long time sort of like making different maps. The idea was we went really wide and just tried a bunch of different maps to see which kind of felt good. So there's a bunch of maps that didn't make it in, that were just kind of on the cutting room floor. That just didn't quite have that sense of flow.
Sorry, Lucian.
The ones we decided on. Oh wow! Did you just shove him?
I just got bull charged by bats.
Wow.
And then I went into a giant grinding wheel. But, you know.
Soylent vending, it varies from person to person.
How many tracks are in this game currently?
There are 15 normal tracks. And then there are the 5 augmented reality, sort of virtual reality ones that are currently PvP. Second. I really like the augmented reality tracks, they're really pretty.
I haven't tried any of those yet.
They'll upset you.
Who's Ding Dong me? Lady Knight,
They'll
thank you for the follow, my friend. Ooh.
Yes, they will upset you. The PvE mode is designed for, like, you have to basically play the maps perfectly.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, they're all like time trials, basically.
Yes.
But instead of being time trials in that there is a limited amount of time to complete them, they're time trials in you have a limited amount of time to get to the next checkpoint that gives you more time. Ooh, I got the Bloodlust skin.
I'm going to switch over to the other chat to go and talk with Olaf and Stipendium and get them set up, and then I'll get them out of the game. In fact, we might all have to leave to the main menu just
Yeah,
to...
do you want us to do that now?
Yes, let's do that now, whilst we have time.
Okay.
I will get them in the call. I'll be back in a minute.
Wonderful. So you mentioned your history with Oxy or Sean. It's strange. Oddly enough, he and I have the exact same
Backstory?
Backstory, yes. Streamed only cans. He came in, although I played it twice. I will say I played it twice.
Well, here's the thing.
and-
I played it once on stream, but I've played it more than that off stream.
Of course.
Mainly because Steam stole my achievements. So I have to replay it to get the achievements now.
Yes, I think when it first came out, it didn't have achievements.
No, it didn't.
And then it actually, the Steam achievements was the last update, I think, which is very sad. Because that's how I think I found out that they weren't making the DLC, which is a big shame.
Yeah. I found out that they weren't making the DLC because I followed Oxy on what was once upon a time Twitter at the time. And I heard that, or I saw that Oxy was saying, oh, well, I'm going to be taking a break from the internet for a little while. If you want to get a hold of me, let me know now because I'm going to be gone. And I sent a message saying, keep me up to date. And he was like, DLC not happening. Which, you know, I kind of understand because it's like, I mean, Only Cans was a free game. Like,
It was, yeah.
You
It was
can't
a passion project.
You can't expect those sorts of things to always pan out, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were saying, carry on. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I think that was pretty much it. Is yeah, they asked me to be a voice in the DLC as well, and yeah, it never worked out, unfortunately. But that would have been both of our big debuts. That would have been awesome. From Twitch to video games.
Well, I mean,
Have you voiced any games before?
I'm trying to think. I have not voiced any video games before,
Gotcha.
but I have done voice acting for a few projects in the past.
It's interesting being on this side of it. What kind of work have you done?
What kind of work have you done? I mean, I like to say that I'm somewhat of an industry veteran because I've been doing this for almost over 10 years at this point. But at the same time, I started doing this relatively young. So I'm not sure I'm qualified. I'm not sure I'm old enough to call myself an industry veteran in like the YouTube and Twitch space.
Sure.
But I've done a few pieces of voice acting for, like, you know, friends and the occasional person who's like, oh, can you do this for me? Can you, like, record a few lines, etc., etc. But, you know, everybody has to start somewhere, you know?
Absolutely. It's interesting. The industry has developed how it has over the last 10, 15 years or so. Because, I mean, if you started 10 years ago, you probably had the same sort of advice I did, in that voice acting is a lowercase v, uppercase A. You need to be on stage. That's what I heard a lot of. And then from stage, you may get other types of work, getting onto TV or movies. And then later down the line, when you have a lot more, you know, real world acting experience, you could potentially get into voice acting. That's what I was told. But with Twitch and YouTube and TikTok and everything else that's going on in today's space, I don't think that's necessarily as true as it once was. Of course, acting experience is still incredibly important, and that lowercase v, uppercase A is still accurate. But I don't think you need to go down the avenue of getting theatre experience anymore.
No.
Internet is a wide space.
I would say that theatre experience does help. It certainly helps with the A part. A lot of people find a major part of voice acting that newer people to the profession often miss is that as much of the voice as you might have, you often need to exaggerate what a lot of other people would think is normal, I suppose. A lot of the time I've found that my personal view of how an emotion should be conveyed is very different to how it's actually conveyed in recording, essentially.
Yes.
And having that acting and theatre background, especially being able to play to an audience, is very helpful with that.
What have I come back to?
We're talking about the methods of getting into voice acting as a profession.
Yeah. That is, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Sure is.
Yeah, it's good. So, just to let you know what's going on, we're just waiting on Stoops to finish the tutorial, and then we will be going into the game.
Alrighty.
That's the plan, anyway. So, just waiting on them to do things.
To figure
But I will
to finalize.
Plan is for that between matches, at least this is currently my plan, because there are two channels going on. I'm going to be like the chat fairy and bounce between. I'm going to be the chat fairy, and I'm going to bounce between channel 1 and channel 2. And answer questions. So if people have questions, just keep an eye on them and just keep a mental note of them, and then when I come back, I will answer them. I'll be the chat fairy. Yes.
We shall convey. We shall convey.
Because y'all don't get a notification when I come in. I could appear at any minute. You will never know.
This is true. You could
never know.
appear out of the ether.
Like a chat fairy.
Like a chat fairy, sure. Sure, Artsy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, God. Also, what was that game you mentioned earlier? The sneaky.
Ooh, the Swindle.
steampunk one. The Swindle.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a very old. It's quite. Say very old. It's quite old. It's almost 10 years old now, I'd imagine. It came out when I was still at university studying like programming. So, blooming long time ago. I think it was.
Oh,
quite
it's
cute.
a side scroller. I see.
Yeah, it's a side scrollery, steampunky, like even game.
Okay.
So
I shall-
strong recommend.
I may take that to stream one day.
I
Perhaps.
thought it'd be one of your kind of games.
Yeah. Anything that allows me to steal extravagant amounts of loot.
Stealing and pilfering.
Yes. And collectibles. I like collectibles. I'm like a magpie.
Very good.
Terrible like that.
I'm guessing you've played the Dishonored games then.
Oh yes. Oh yes. The Dishonored series is some of my favorite games out there. Along with Thief, the 2016 remaster, or not remaster, remake, reboot, I guess. Yeah, those have been some of my favorite games, especially Thief, because it was just like, ooh, I can get collectibles, and they're shiny, and I have to get past traps to get them. Yes, I do like this.
Have you played Hitman, Lucian? New.
I have not, actually. Hitman is
Not
one of-
technically a thief simulator, but it is a sneaky,
It is a
stabby kill
sneaky,
simulator.
stealthy stabby. Yeah, I have been tempted by it a number of times at this point, and I've never picked it up because I'm British, and in this economy, nobody has money.
Yeah.
But I have had it on my to-play list for a while. Skyrim, but you
I'd
can only
recommend it.
pickpocket items. What, Skyrim, but you can only play a Khajiit?
That is offensive. No, it's not. They're quite written like that.
Yeah, they are very much written like that. Which, in fairness, I would love playing like a game like that as just I am going to sneak around and steal everything I need. But at the same time, I get the feeling that I would earn the ire of many a NPC very quickly.
Indeed. I'm just going to pop through the chat because Stoops has just arrived.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to go say hello and then we will start the game.
Lovely. Back to the death.
To the death.
Back to the death.
Did very cleverly name my stream DeathSprint 66.
Oh, very clever. I like a sort of order to my stream titles. It's always game name first, subject of play, and then title. So tonight it's DeathSprint 66, Dev versus Player, followed by Top Speed Mayhem with a variety of people.
It's a good amount of information you've got in your stream titles. Mine, on the best days, will have some semi-acceptable pun, and that's it. Really doesn't say anything else about the stream, who I am, or what's going on. Although I will put in other streamers. That is a recent addition.
Back in the day, but when I was first starting out on YouTube, the main format for most Let's Plays and everything was always title of game, episode number, followed by streamer or creator's general title for that episode. And it's always a sort of schematic that I've followed because it gives me a decent amount of information about what's going on. Yeah, hold on.
British overload. I think everyone hit it. No, actually, not all of us are British.
Let's see. Sean's British. You're British. I'm British. The Stupendium's British.
I believe
I don't know
Olaf
about
is
Olaf.
from Norway.
Well, that... You know... That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
How many ads is one hitman? Oh god. You know, to hire a hitman, I think it might be a lot of ads. Oh, goodness. And even the hitman economy has been tanking recently. Terrible jokes. Terrible jokes. Oh. Non-British person, speak so we may hear thy voice. I believe Olaf is in a different channel at the moment.
I just muted myself while you were speaking to say the same thing. Yeah.
Oh goodness. I'm always on push to talk, so I untalk myself whenever I'm replying to like something very specific, but most of the time I'm just like, oh, well, everyone can benefit from this information, or find it funny, or find it not funny, as things may be. I don't know if
finger.
I don't know if Oxy sounds as posh as me or Bats here. I know that a lot of people like to refer to my accent style as public schoolboy accent, because nobody can actually place a region that I'm from.
It's royal pronunciation, is what it is.
It is. Which is funny, because I grew up on a farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of my life I spent out on the farm in the middle of nowhere in Portugal. So
That is interesting. Portugal.
yeah, my life path has been very wibbly.
Whibley.
Wibbly.
Good word
Wibbly.
for it.
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey.
Well, no, I've never lived outside of this country. I didn't grow up in London, but that's where I am now.
I'm not far off. I'm in Brighton.
Oh, okay. South.
South. I moved to Brighton about 6 months ago. I used to live in Edinburgh, but
Class.
Yeah.
I'm kind of class. Hello.
what?
Hello.
Right to start playing.
Video games.
Video games.
Video games.
Here we go.
Here we go. My goodness, here we go. I like how
the game's
you've
very
referred to
new.
yourself as reasonably working class, Oxy.
Well, I mean, my family, my granddad was a firefighter, and my dad was a chemist. So, like,
Was a what?
you know, a chemist.
We're starting in
Chemist.
progress. Get in position.
Okay, so a process man, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I'd say that's pretty
It's not-
working class overall.
It's not awful, but it's on the top. Oh, why am I not
Oh.
moving? Oh, sorry.
Ah! I got bashed into
Sorry,
a wall.
Stand by for family.
I forgot to click the other screen. I need to remember to keep doing that.
Right behind you.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't even try to move out of the way. I was like, as my
I
game
just
goes
kind
on.
of. You kind of just hugged me.
Whee!
It's a tender moment in an otherwise deadly game.
It appears Liam is currently beating us.
No!
You did handicap yourself.
I did handicap myself. That is exactly the.
Oh! Oh no! I just blew up Stoops. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. It's very funny. Oh dear. Sorry, Stoops.
Oh, I died.
That's my chance.
You're gonna hear a lot of apologising in this. Not all of it is going to be meaningful.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of,
Very
oh, I'm so
likely.
sorry.
Oh no.
We apologize unnecessarily. That is
No!
how
Well, we're
dare
British. What
you.
do you
I'm
expect?
so sorry, Bet.
We're British. What do you expect? We all apologise for things all the time. Ah!
That's a
Yes,
mean
the shame suit.
Very
It's,
mean, one, wasn't it?
I'm honestly used to it at this point.
You bugger.
It went quite well. So, as I said earlier, my plan will be to switch between the chats, between races. So,
Yeah.
I won. We'll start with
Oh, bugger. It's always that line.
So the shame suit was an idea that our director had. I really like it. It's basically, so if you run out of lives, you get given what is essentially within the lore, it's a reminiscent of the suits that used to be worn back before they started using real clones. So it's sort of a reminiscent of the
dummy suits, basically.
Of the dummy suits, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like before
A crash
they
test.
started using
yeah.
real flesh and blood.
Did they used to use robots before then? Like androids?
Yes. So within the lore, during the climate wars, people used to like use the stem link to hack, like not hack into, but control robots on the front lines.
That makes sense. Kind of. How... Okay, here's a question. Here's a lore question, I suppose.
For it.
How traumatizing is it for pilots to experience this level of carnage in their, like, training days? Like, in the
I don't think
days.
we ever answered that, but I would imagine, like, there's systems put in place that when one of the clones dies, it kind of cuts off the all the feelings other than the adrenaline. So
Like,
it's
you
probably
don't
quite
feel
pleasurable.
pain or anything.
Oh.
Pleasure in dying.
Pleasurable.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen that? Have you seen the Black Mirror episode? Where,
I have never watched Black Mirror.
There's a Black Mirror episode about a doctor who gets an implant that lets him feel other people's pain, so he can diagnose them. And I really like that episode because basically he starts getting addicted to the rush of other people's pain, to the point where he becomes a serial killer.
Huh. Well, I mean... Oh no, I can hear it. I can hear it behind me.
As for where you can get in-game lore, there is lore in the news ticker, and there's lore in all of the advertisements all around the tracks. There's all sorts of different little tidbits and stuff here and there that we've hidden everywhere.
Oh, darn EMP.
I just died like 3 or 4 times in a row.
No, Oxy, and don't you dare come back here!
Haha! Good try!
Oh no, the laser's got me!
I might go and help Sweeps in a minute. They seem to be consistently coming in last.
Ow. Shame
sure.
suit.
I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, it's their second game.
Yeah. It took me a while to get anything except last, so, you know.
Yeah. It's very much a game that you build up an understanding of over time, and you get better and better at it.
No, not
No.
EMP.
Oh,
Olaf, just hit me with a mine.
Good. Oh, I just got hit by the
not
lasers.
that one.
Jimmy.
I don't think I'm going to catch up here.
No? You don't think so?
No.
It's a shame. Alright. I'm gonna go to the other chat.
All right.
Right, see you later.
Second
See
place.
you in a minute.
I nearly caught up to you, Lucian. Damn.
You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
4 deaths back to back really set me back there.
Yeah, I think one of those might be me. Sorry.
It's right.
Oh, I will say this game gives you a very good outlet for shouting at your friends without being mean about it.
Yeah.
It's like it gives you that outlet for being within a space where you can have fun while still being loud. Which I think is a really nice part of games like these. It's the similar feel to what you have with Mario Kart and stuff. Except,
yes, I was going to make a
bloodier.
comparison to Mario Kart, but there's no blue shell which bombs you on the finish line, and then everyone passes you.
There is kind of.
Is there?
In the Seeker drone can be used to that effect.
Doesn't it blow itself up after a while?
It'll only blow itself up if it hits another person or if it hits a mine. So it has a dual purpose use. You can either use it to kill someone or you can use it to clear the track ahead of you.
All right. I've never been able to catch up to first place when behind.
That is true, Tinder Biscuit. You can use the Seeker drone. You can outpace the Seeker drone if you're good enough. I have never been good enough.
You bugger. Sean just stopped moving again. Now I'm in last place.
Whoa. The speed! Oh, I hit the top of the grinder.
Not going so hot for me. Ah! That was a buzzsaw.
Oh yes, that happens a lot, actually.
Jumped off the map, but I somehow managed to save it, hold it back.
I tried to avoid a laser and immediately went into a mine.
No. No, there's so many lasers. Fuck. Welcome back, Aaron.
Whee!
There you are. Hello.
Oh! Ouchie.
That's my chance.
Not the shame suit. No! Ah, laser.
I also have the shame suit.
Honestly, it's you have it more often than you don't.
Yes, you did. You're right. Ooh, what's this little shortcut up here? Ooh, okay. Fuck. Not that much of a shortcut if I die.
Too fast. Too fast.
There we go. Round.
Third place. Nice.
You finished?
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
The mag shield is something that you can really use to your advantage when pushing speed, because it acts as a magnet for all the speed up systems. So all of those little lightning bolts, you can pick up all of them in an area when you go through them, which immediately fills your surge bar.
Yeah, the mag shield is very, very useful like that. Probably one of my favorite abilities.
Probably why they tried to nerf it a little bit.
Oh yeah, they did nerf it, didn't they?
Well, they're trying to make it less common, specifically. It's very useful, but yeah, it is a bit too common at the moment.
I think I read in the patch notes that there was
it got a slight nerf
exploit.
in the recent config. That's what it is. Thank you, Aurora.
Yeah. It was... I don't know. Somehow it was able to increase your speed infinitely, which I don't think was ever the design of the mag shield. As fun as it would be to see the speeds like that.
I mean, in fairness, when we were doing the test, I actually found a bug with the Bull Rush ability, in that you could guide its direction with your mouse.
No way.
Yeah, you used to be able to essentially guide where you wanted to go with the Bull Rush, which was interesting, shall we say. There were a few times where I figured that out when I swerved my mouse too fast while doing the Bull Rush and immediately just went off the edge of the track.
Oh,
Well, I just buggered that one up.
yeah, me too. Just kind of had a little jaunt off the finish line rather than a sprint.
Fine! Woo!
Ooh, that's close.
That was me.
I thought it was. Crafty little bugger.
I tried.
Scratch another.
Oh no, I just went off the track.
Link reconnected.
Okay. So far, so good.
Gigasaw ready. Proximity mine ready.
I've not been this way before. I don't know what is here.
Oh, not the grinder wheels. Ah,
There is a mine.
I can't be having that. Oh, I tried for a shortcut and it failed miserably.
Oh dear. So you're now an 8th.
Oxy just got blown up by one of my mines.
I missed the power up. This is no good. What? I just died out of nowhere for no reason.
Oh,
Just exploded.
the rage charge just threw me into a giant grinding wheel. That's fun. That does happen on occasion.
Damn you, Oxy. Okay, so doing that jump didn't kill me that time.
One more to go.
Oh, wow. That's fast.
Drone. Not the sword.
Second
blades.
place.
Oh, damn it.
I will take second.
Rage charge ready. Well done.
Sixth place. Well, could have been better. That's fine.
Who's your friend, by the way, Bance? Well, yeah, between races now, so I can introduce everyone. This is Lucian. Hello, Lucian.
I'm Lucian the Ghost. Should we give summaries for each of our respective audiences?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a summary ready to go?
Kind of. I can make one up on the spot if I need to. Hello everybody, my name is Lucian V. Ghost. I have been a content creator for nigh on 10 years, about 5 years here on Twitch, but 10 years over on YouTube. I do a lot of stories. I love telling stories, I love writing scripts, I love doing weird stuff on the internet. If you're interested in mad science and thievery and general ridiculous Britishness and eccentricities and anything related to steampunk and neo-Victorianism, you can find me over on Twitch and YouTube, and yeah, I'm also a friend of Oxy's. So there's that, I guess.
Hello.
Hi!
Oh, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil and he shall
Speak of
appear.
the devil indeed. Hello. How's it going? Well done, Bats.
Well,
Nice race.
thank you. Thank you, very good. You killed me a few times.
I did. I had that seeker drone, and I was right behind you, and I was like, do I?
Of course you did.
And then I said I did.
I think I got you with a mine at least once, Oxy. That's
You did.
good.
How are the
Have we
other
had
two
any-
finding it so far?
Good. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's their first couple of games, so the character controller needs a bit. You need to get a little bit used to it. And I just got
Yeah.
shoved off by someone. Who was that?
Oh, probably.
I don't know if this is or not, to be honest. Take that first place, though. Thank you very much. I am speed. I am speed. Get away from the sword. No! It just kept coming.
And it just keeps coming, and it just keeps coming, and it just keeps coming, and it just keeps coming.
Have we had any questions in your chat whilst I've been away?
It's difficult to check, to be
It's
honest.
very difficult
Yeah.
to check
It is,
unless
isn't it?
we're
You're-
in the break.
It's very much a.
Oh,
Do you
I
have
think I
a
just blew
favorite map?
myself up with my own seeker drone.
So my favourite map is Pipeline. I do like this map a lot as well. This map has many a secret, and it also has the big hologram that says "Remember Beef," and there's something very funny about.
Does nobody eat beef in this world?
Well, so the implication is that cows went extinct.
Oh! Oh no! How could that possibly happen?
Well, there is the whole meat packing thing. So, you know.
If you look at the advert, it's like it says this is made of 100% pure cloned wagyu.
Clone? What?
Technically, they didn't go extinct, but they definitely aren't around anymore.
There's only like one of them now, and they just keep taking samples of it to clone the meat. Because as we all know, you can't really clone a clone, because that ends up with a whole mess of DNA. Mostly DNA unraveling. It's kind of fun.
Something we've never answered is where do these clones come from?
I imagine that Darkman Media Network has some form of cloning facility.
Yes, we always like kind of joked that like they get like immediately birthed from these birthing pods and just fired at the track, and that's how they sort of come in like flying in through the air.
That sounds awful.
What a terrible life these clones live.
They don't live a very long life.
A very
so-
long one. It's fine.
Yeah.
Zorak, hey Bats, can you stop dropping mines in my face? Thank you, thank you. It's very rude. I'm sorry.
We got,
Bats, would
But
you
I
like
will
to?
continue.
Would you like to summary? Since I got to do
Yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Bats or Batsy. I am a video gamer, and I do those things on Twitch. Bet you didn't expect that, did you? I am a British voice actor, and I've been doing voice acting for, gosh, I don't know how long now. It's been probably about 10 years or so. But then I've only been streaming for 4 years. So I don't have the tenure. Like you. Oh my god, what is happening? There's...
Oxy, how dare you? Seeker droning me.
Don't take all of them. Ah, damn you. You placed that mine down? It hadn't
Yes, I did.
activated when I ran over it.
Oh, lucky you.
Gotcha.
The ball
You
just
can
threw me
slow
off the
down.
air.
I need to read them whilst I'm also trying to avoid dying from lasers. What have we got? The spin-off in the vein of Papers, Please, where you work in a meat grinder. That would be very funny.
Oh, okay.
Are there any Easter eggs placed in the game that no one has found? Yes, yes there are.
There will be many. I won!
Well done.
Fuck yes!
This particular map does not treat me well.
This one's difficult because you can't like use a mine on the person that's in first place because it's just a single track. Like there's no laps. It's one lap.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm fairly certain that I reduced the chances of mine spinning. Reduced the chances of mines spinning up in one of these matches because of that very reason.
Oh, okay. No deaths. Let's go.
Where do I get all
I
this
can't say
money,
anything, you go.
Groll? I'm poor.
Try to just
I don't know
skip
what
and
you
miss
mean.
Skip entirely. I don't think I'm brave enough.
I'm very
to try
poor.
To find skips.
I make my own waistcoats. I can't afford to buy them.
There are a few skips in the game, for sure.
Sorry. I was just extolling to chat the fact that I am poor, and as such, I must make my own waistcoats because I can't afford to buy them. Oh.
I'm going to
She's gonna
switch
make
back to the other chat for a bit, but
Alrighty.
Nice.
good luck in this next race.
Oh, God.
We'll be gunning for you.
I'm sure you will.
If you can make your own
It does
waistcoats,
look
that's an
dapper.
incredible talent.
I was taught to make waistcoats by my grandmothers.
Oh.
And the one I am wearing right now is the first waistcoat that my paternal grandmother ever made me. And it has lasted me many, many years. How much
Is
to
this back
make
in
you
Portugal?
one, Zen? Well, for a start, I'd need your measurements. Then I'd need a fabric choice. Then I would need the cost of that fabric reimbursed. And after that, I would need... Well, it really depends on time and resources and thread. There's a lot of things, but I could make one. It is possible. It would take me a little while because my sewing machine is packed up and my apartment is tiny, but it could be done. 30 or 40? Gods. No, Groll. I would not make a waistcoat for 30 or 40 quid. That is... Tailoring a waistcoat takes so much time. That is like... That's several weeks of work, basically. So... Estimate, I suppose, like... For a proper waistcoat, fully tailored to your specifications, I would say maybe around £300 to £400.
That sounds right.
Bearing in mind that I only make waistcoats as a hobby and I don't usually make them for other people. So, yeah, it's not cheap.
I think I discovered a skill.
In fairness, I'm not a professional tailor, Aluka, so I'm pricing that accordingly. But yeah,
No! Stop this. Oh. Got the death sound, but I didn't die.
No, not the secret room. Leave me alone!
My mag shield ran out. I have a shame suit. I am ashamed.
Shame on you, but I'm in second place. Oh yes.
Oh! I feel like I should have been able to survive that.
Yes, that is fair, V. You did have your entire wedding outfit custom. But still, I am not a professional tailor. So I am pricing accordingly.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, 5th place. That's not too bad. I was expecting like
Fifth place
7.
isn't too bad. Zora stealing first place from me, but you know, that's fine. That's fine.
It's 7 times.
I only died once. I'm very surprised by that. I mean, in fairness, V, I have no idea how much people would generally charge for a waistcoat. I'm judging things simply based on the, well, general cost of materials and how much time I would need to put into it actually working. So, yeah, £300 to £400 seems relatively good for like a tailored waistcoat that is not, technically speaking, professionally made. But then again, I might be wrong. I am not a professional, as such I do not know what pricing would be accurate for this sort of thing.
By the way, it's very cute that your grandmother's taught you how to make waistcoats in the first place.
Thank you.
Was that back in Portugal? Is it in Portugal where you learned?
No. I learned in England, as a matter of fact. One of my grandmothers... The Stupendium killed me! Stupes killed me!
Dare they?
Oh, God.
Mag shield ready.
Let's get some speed going for this.
Oh, I didn't even see that red.
Oh,
Neither did
mine!
I. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I was doing there.
Buzzsaw ready.
Oh!
5%
Stupes is just going after me now. I feel targeted.
I've died so many times again. So that is something that this game does have in common with Mario Kart, is that if you die, you are probably quite likely to die again fairly soon.
Oh, no!
I just stole 3rd place from someone.
I think you stole it from me.
We were all quite bunched up there.
Yeah, it was a bit difficult to tell who was who and who was where.
Zorak. McCready is a bot. How did they come first?
Some of the bots are very good in this.
They are.
On some tracks, not all of them.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I'm Batsy. Hi. Voice actor, Twitch streamer. I guess I'll get into audiobooks at some point. It's my most requested thing to do.
I actually do audiobooks.
You do? Oh, that's good.
I do. I don't do them professionally, but people kept saying, "Can you read this book in your voice?" And I was like,
familiar.
I guess I could. I don't know why you want it, but sure. So eventually, I just started doing voices for audiobooks, which doesn't. I'm not always sure if I'm doing them correctly, because obviously dialogue is a thing, but I like to narrate. So, you know.
Anything.
Ah!
Hello.
What? Me again.
Thanks for making me jump off the track.
Welcome.
Oh, gods, you terrify me every time.
It's the one
Like
voice
it-
actor thing. Do you also get requests by people to read a particular kind of audiobook?
No. Getting a secret
well.
for that one.
Well, I haven't as of yet, but I'm probably not quite as popular as you are for that sort of thing.
Truth be told, it's near enough every day.
Really? My god.
But hey, DMs are open.
Are they now?
The cash, I'll do it.
For the cash, I mean,
I'll
that's
say
fair.
anything.
I'll
I'll say anything for $1.
$20 is $20.
Okay, I'll say anything for my rent, you know?
Yeah, I live in London.
Yeah, you live in London, I live in Brighton, we both live in ridiculously high rent areas. Sorry, my current rent is £700 a month. And that's not even... That's basically the cheapest it can get.
Hey, you should read the Bible. That's a new one. I've never been asked to read the Bible.
You know, I'm sure you could fill it with fire and brimstone.
That'd be fun. I'd do it.
Fire and brimstone in the Bible, yeah. Well, maybe you don't want brimstone. Brimstone smells pretty bad.
Is it? Are you an 8?
What was that?
Are you an 8?
Because I'm dying repeatedly.
Ah, I see.
I got killed a few times, and that was that.
I stopped in the middle of the track to answer a message in the other chat. And I was like, how have they not passed me yet?
Answer, I'm bad at the game, Oxy.
No!
See?
You were so close!
I was so close, and then I hit a mine on the corner.
Oh.
Someone in my chat has just said, alright, Bat Boy, name your price.
It's done by word count.
It's done. That is fair. That is fair. It should always be done by word count.
And content.
And content. Yes.
The markup on certain types of things.
Yes.
Yeah, reading the
that's fair.
TV guide isn't going to be quite as strenuous.
I'm not sure anyone would ever want
I'm
a
leaving to the other
reading
chat
of the
now.
TV guide, but you know.
Bye, Sean.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Or see you
Just an example.
race after next, I suppose.
Dancing between us.
Yeah. No, it's interesting because... So, one of the things that I have in my infinite wisdom is a Patreon. And while I don't use it for much, I do have, like, a little tier that's like, you can pay a certain amount of money every month for, like, a few lines of dialogue, or a few lines of reading. Which I think is a decent thing. Nobody's ever taken me up on it. But I have kind of said that I won't do NSFW stuff in regards to that. So... Oh, I jumped over the jump pad! Damn it!
I keep doing that as well. Ooh, yippee.
Oh, that was very close.
Yep. Bit too close for comfort. I just jumped over the jump pad as well.
Yeah, this particular track is bad for that sort of thing. Oxy, come back here.
It's a single
I'm
lap.
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No! I just...
No! Who did that? We killed each other.
No, everybody's catching up with me now. Damn.
Yes. Go, 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 go. No! Oh, red! Out there! Has anyone finished yet? Ah! These traps are perfectly placed.
Fourth place. Whoa.
You beat me out. I'm back here with soups. That was rough. That was rough. Six deaths. 3 kills? didn't realize it killed so many people.
Not bad. If my kill count is higher than my death count, I'm usually pretty happy.
Yeah. Rarely
Though
is that the case,
admittedly,
unfortunately.
The game definitely tells me how much my ratio is in that. With 17 in death and 33 in... Oh, 33 in death and 17 in glory.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
I've never... Just to jump back to the Patreon thing, I've never really looked into it, but I always had like the assumption that I wouldn't be able to make enough content on Patreon for it to be worth it for the people that would potentially subscribe, I guess.
So
I never bothered.
So what I do with Patreon, well, one of the reasons I work with Patreon is because I have a legacy account. So I essentially have like a founder's discount on the transfer, and I get specific perks because of it, because I was there from the beginning. But one of the main things that I do with... Mine.
Sorry, bud.
One of the main things that I do with Patreon is like... essentially using it as a means of payment while not necessarily using it as a method of dispensing content, essentially. So essentially the way I have it set up is if you if you have like Patreon, you can essentially sorry, focusing on track.
I know,
and,
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. I listen.
Ow, you bastard!
I am.
You are. Essentially what I like to do is have it set up so that people can pay me a monthly fee. And instead of just like getting access to, I don't know, whatever I put on Patreon, they get access to like a specific Discord role that allows them to access private channels, or like extra stuff that doesn't necessarily come into play on Patreon itself, but that people can still get because they are Patreon members. And I have that set up so that instead of having to go, oh, well, people on Patreon get this, and then people on Twitch get this, I can just go, well, if you want to pay me on Patreon, I get more of a cut. If you want to go for Twitch, you get the emotes. Either way, you still get the same rewards, essentially.
Gotcha.
Now, obviously, not all people do it, but I have seen quite a lot of people do it this way, and it does seem to be better for engagement in general. Obviously, like, Patreon isn't the only platform that does this sort of thing, and I will say, Patreon isn't going in a good direction at the moment. There is another platform that is doing similar things to Patreon, but they're a startup at the moment. So I'm not sure how good they are, and I cannot remember the name of their platform off the top of my head.
No. Interesting. I wonder who they are. Worthy maybe to keep an eye on them, see how things go.
Yeah, but it's interesting because with the way I've set up my Patreon system, it means that I don't have to upload to Patreon on a regular basis. I just have to like make my time more available to other people in their sort of in these sort of other spaces that everyone, in whether they're a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon member, they'll all have access to.
Hello.
Hello.
Enjoy that mine.
Thank you for that, Oxy. Yeah.
Oh, someone just knocked me off the wall.
Ooh, Olaf is in the lead.
Oh no!
I need to fix the collider on this. Damn mines.
EMP blast ready.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize the big saw went through all mines.
Oh yeah.
It's very good on this track,
Seven
clearing that central area.
Mm-hmm. That's a quick one. Less than a minute for the best times.
Yeah. No, that one's a speedy track.
That one is very fast.
Very fast indeed.
I got my favourite suit, by the way. I unlocked it last match.
Ooh, which one's that?
It's the one for finishing off the death. It's the death, or it might be the glory. Or it might be the other. I don't remember which track it is, but for one of them you get one which looks like a bee.
Of course. Yes,
of course.
naturally.
Naturally, the bee man wants the bee suit.
I do.
Gotta get you some bee houses one day.
Bee houses?
Yeah, what do they call them? Beehives?
Beehives. Have you ever been beekeeping?
No.
Are you of beekeeping age?
You.
I'm of beekeeping age.
What does that mean, Oxy? What is
Some people will know.
beekeeping age?
It sounds like there's some kind of gatekeeping. You have to be
There's
a
an
certain
age
but
limit
that's
to
not the
beekeeping.
case.
You have to be over. You have to be over 21 to beekeep.
Maybe it's beekeeping mentally.
Beekeeping age is a reference to a skit in Rick and Morty, where someone's like, "How old is your dad?" Well, he's obviously at beekeeping age.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
Sorry, Betsy.
Oh my fucking god! What the hell was that?
But I love Green Room. You can go real fast on this track.
oh, just fucking died.
Fun fact: Green Room is also the tutorial track. If you haven't noticed.
Yes. You can go really fast though.
Yeah, it's the wall runs for you.
No!
No, the
around
mine!
corner.
Bats, you put a mine on the wall!
I did?
You
did I?
did!
I didn't know I could do that. Oh, excellent.
Now you've learned.
Can't enrage charge on the wall though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you can.
No way!
You stick to the wall with the enraged charge. Yes.
Oh, speed!
I'm going too fast
So
for the
much
camera!
speed.
I can't see!
Speed!
Oh my god!
No! I got by the grinder!
This level before we nerfed the mag shield slightly was ridiculous.
I
I
bet.
can imagine. Second place, 1 minute 36 seconds.
My speed!
Oh my god. At
No,
one point,
bundle.
At one point, I came off the wall. I went over the finish line and over the, like, every single section after that and just hit the wall. And just kept going.
Not bad.
Oh, 2 deaths. Not bad at all. My god.
Back to the other chat with me.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Shapely, graphically satisfying reactions. No, I think I'll stick with my horny emotes. Oh.
Okay.
So,
I need
what
to. I was just going to say, I've got people coming in and saying, "Ooh, what's going on? What's this?" And I'm like, should have really made like a command or a message so that one of my mods could put it up for me.
Oh no,
while
I
we're
don't.
racing.
I don't do that. I find having like one time or 2 time use commands always stresses me out.
Sure.
It's like, do I really need to have that? Oh my god, someone just chucked me off the side of the track!
Oh, I just died.
Mag shield ready.
How did I survive? What?
Stand by for stem link.
Go too fast and you can't go between the laser beams. Focus.
Intense focus.
Enough
Lasers.
focus, it seems.
Link reconnecting.
No! That's so
No!
disappointing.
Every time.
Damn.
Oh.
New clone activated.
Well, there's the shame suit.
Looks like 3D speedrunners. It sort of is. That's a good, I guess, comparison.
I like to compare it to a non-combat Ghost Runner.
Okay.
Have you played Ghost Runner?
I don't think I have, but that's the one where you're like a cyborg ninja running and jumping and parkour and killing people, right?
Yeah. It is, well, it's basically exactly that. It's, yeah, I like to say that DeathSprint feels like Ghost Runner if you took away the enemies mechanics and just made it purely speed, essentially.
Right.
But honestly, DeathSprint feels a lot more polished on the movement mechanics than Ghost Runner ever did. But then again, I haven't played the second game, so I don't know if they ever improved it.
Oh, I didn't realize they came out with a second one.
Yeah.
Positions, please.
I saw it, and I was like, I need to play that, and I never did.
Too many good games to take your attention nowadays. I missed it.
Something like that.
Proximity mine ready. Mag shield ready.
Aren't you having fun?
What's happening? Where are you? Oh, you're first!
I'm ahead of you!
No! I looked at the leaderboard and you overtook me.
No! I got lasered.
All right.
This is my opportunity. Oh! That makes you really came in handy there. No! No, Lucy, yes! You do not push me off.
No! Lasers! Lasers! It's always
Armor
the lasers!
immediately. Last lap.
Back here.
Last lap.
No! The lasers.
No, the lasers!
I think we found our arch enemy.
Lasers. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've gone all the way back to... Oh no, it's fine. I'm only in second place.
I knew I was fucked there. God.
Bugs already.
Damn it. Oh, God. I was first for so long.
Ah,
How could this happen to me?
my first place. Mine.
No.
Oh, I feel so giddy about it.
Wait, someone overtake me last second. What happened there?
Oh, goodness me.
Oh. I'm getting very warm playing this game, though.
Yes. No, that's the reason I opened the window earlier, and I kind of rolled up my sleeves and everything.
Integrity, honor. What's that sign? Integrity, honor, something else.
I believe there's a like military recruitment ad somewhere in the track.
Oh.
Yeah.
Implying that the war that screwed over the world is still going on.
It's still going on. I mean, that's why the clone like stem links were developed, essentially, because they were used to pilot disposable units.
I mean, there must have been a reason. This is probably more so a question for Sean, but I'll throw it out there anyway. There has to have been a reason why, then, they switched from using androids to using meat-based clones, right?
I suspect androids are more expensive to produce.
That could partially be it. I'm suspecting android uprising.
Maybe AI uprising. Perhaps that could be it.
Zora knows the answer to this one, but no doubt we're not going to get it. Very interesting.
It's interesting. In the main series that I produce, we used to use clones, but we switched to androids because.
How? Sorry. I got pushed off, out of bounds, but then somehow made it back on. And I just don't know how that happened.
It does happen on occasion. It's very fun. Whoa! I got hacksawed. I couldn't remember the name for a buzzsaw. Ah!
There's so much death, so much destruction, so much sprinting. Backman Media Network sponsors DeathSprint 66. Ooh, let's get out there, squad.
DeathSprint 66, sponsored by JS Sodas and Bachman Media Network.
Very different advertising style voices. I love it.
I mean, I can do what you did, but I need like a second or two to actually prep my brain for the ad read. And since I don't have an ad read in front of me, that's kind of difficult.
I'm going too fast for my brain to process.
I know, you have to leave it up to instinct some days.
Some days.
Some minutes, some seconds. Oh,
it's a living. Oh.
Fourth place.
Oh, okay. All right. No, it's actually public knowledge, so I can say. Bachman Media Network had a previous TV series. It did okay, but then views started dropping. That series had jockeys controlling robots, so they reworked it and upped the stakes, because clones are, effectively, people, but without actually putting the jockeys in danger. They also have 200% more blood.
That does make sense. People do like blood.
Thank you for the explanations, alright. That's actually really, really cool.
Yeah. No, it does make sense. People do love a blood sport.
Yeah. 200% more blood. Where do they keep it all?
If it bleeds, it leads. Ah, yeah. It definitely leads in the ratings, that's for sure.
Very much like Roman blood sports, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason they were popular.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they were morally or ethically correct, but they were popular.
Bachman Media Network is also the only place for blood sport. That's interesting. They have a monopoly.
Makes sense. Like, if they have the monopoly on the cloning technologies as well, like a patent
Target down.
situation. Oh, I just shoved Oxy into a wall.
Nice.
Oh no.
Release it too close.
Oh!
That's bad.
To a fresh one.
Nothing I can do about that. Stop. No. Don't know who that person is, but they're level 66 and it intimidates me.
Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. Whoa! I almost got shoved off the...
Just dying one after the other.
Whoa! I was this close to getting caught by the giant saw.
Seeker drone ready.
Oh. Give me lasers.
Well, thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I cannot look at chat.
I will say, as much as I cannot really appreciate it in the fullness of the time of the race, DeathSprint does have a really good soundtrack.
Oh, it does.
Reestablishing connection.
Oh no,
Herb
I got blown up
Rapide?
by Stoops.
I was only fourth, but Herb Rapide has left me.
I really do feel like Stoops is targeting me now. I got killed twice in a row by them.
Wow, yeah, Herb is something else. A whole lap ahead of us.
Oh, it's... Oh. Yeah, Herb is, oh dear.
Rapide is correct.
Rapide is, his middle name. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That does explain why... Yeah, 30 seconds ahead of me in time.
She's joined us.
Yeah, no, I noticed the arrival of the world record holder for DeathSprint.
Yeah, that's a short turn of the century, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think any of us are ever gonna win a match again.
No, I am fully determined to come second or lower for the rest of the evening.
Oh god.
Well, that's not very friendly.
That's alright.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh goodness.
66. Is that the last level?
Is that
I guess it is,
the
right?
top level?
It's got to be.
66 is the last level, yes. Currently,
Okay.
yes.
Not 666.
Oh, God, no.
Definitely not Ego. Hello, welcome in. Oh, does some crazy shit, so you will beat him, but there is some races where you just won't get an air.
Clone jockeys to the line.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes,
for your belief in us.
Sometimes Herbal will get a bit cheeky and try a little bit of a...
Try a new tactic.
Try a new tactic, doesn't quite work, and then you win. But then, any other time...
But then the next match. Oh my...
Look, there he goes!
Okay.
He's already off!
The game just kind of threw a shoe at me just then.
Oh.
And
How
lagged
does
a
your
lot.
brain
It's fine.
work so quickly?
Batsy, I don't think you played the game before the shield nerf happened.
I did. I think so.
Did you? Did you
But
ever
I-
experience
No.
the sheer nightmare that was? So, essentially, the shield used to let you basically collect all of the surge around you, and it would infinitely fill up your surge bar. and there was no cap on how fast you could go. So,
yes, that's very. Sorry, I'm so focused. Oh god.
you were doing so well.
Foxy, come
You could
here!
essentially go, nope, not going to happen.
Yeah, I
here.
read the patch notes
Yes.
from a day or two ago, and I was like, oh no, that doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound intentional.
But I'm fairly happy with the balancing we've gotten to. Like, I still think it feels pretty fast, but it's not like I'm going so quickly the camera can't catch up and I don't know what's going on around me and I almost died.
Right.
So,
I mean, I'm currently feeling that way.
Oh yeah.
yeah, the mag was in the tech test, but it was too early for people to have discovered that particular issue with it.
I remember the days in the tech test when I was one of the.
Oh, I came in
top
second place.
10
Oh well.
in a.
I feel pretty accomplished considering Herb is in first.
Yeah.
I should have retired back then.
Everybody sees Herb on the track and is just like, ah, well, okay, so we know who's gonna win this one. Oh.
I did play in the tech test, yeah. Green Room fastest lap isn't 5 seconds now. What?
Yes, it was crazy fast. Like, you could go
Gods.
basically infinitely fast, but the problem with it was you were going so fast that sometimes you would even go like through a checkpoint.
The fact that I came in second and I was still 20 seconds slower than Herb, that is terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I know, right?
yeah, my god. That is off the charts on speed.
Yeah. Ooh, I unlocked Blorange. That's a good suit.
Glorange?
Blorange. It's blue and orange.
Oh, Blorange, I see.
You don't often get to use Blorange as a word, so it's nice to put it into a game every now and then.
Fair enough.
I did. So when we were trying to come up with names for the suits, I just sat there and looked at them, and I was like, that one's got to be Blorange.
That's very you.
Do you think, Oxy, there are
5 to restart.
company-sponsored suit styles in DeathSprint? Like, sponsored suits, essentially.
We talked about it, yeah.
Like, the JS Soda's suit, essentially.
Like you mean like She's Man?
Yeah, yeah, sure. She's man. Why not?
Yeah, it was definitely something we played around with. Ooh, we have Midwinter in now. Midwinter's pretty fast as well.
No, bugger.
So we're basically attracting all of the speedrunners.
Clearly, I bet you they're watching the streams and going, they've just finished the map. Let's try and connect and match with them.
It's clever so-and-sos. No, that is not the space to jump off the wall.
Oh, grinder.
5 or step link.
Like NASCAR with
Oh,
race cars. Yeah, like just even just like sponsored patches on the suits or something like that. I think
Quite a lot of
would be-
detail on the suits.
There is quite a lot of detail.
There's not many sponsors. But it would have been a cool idea.
Now here's the thing. Does Bankman Media Network need sponsors?
That is-
Well,
Or are they that much of a monopoly?
This is Backman Media Network, who also are basically running the Mars colony.
So I guess no? If they're running the Mars colony, what does that mean?
So that's scary, isn't it?
That is.
Scary to think
A
about, isn't
company
it?
running essentially civilization.
Yeah.
I mean, welcome to what corporations have been trying to do for eons, I suppose.
Yeah. All they needed was one big climate war to really push the
I
boat out.
see. So now the Earth is completely screwed. they run the only planet that's actually sustainable.
Yep. Essentially.
Oh dear, no!
Isn't that a hell?
Yeah, the reason I was asking about like corporate sponsored suits and stuff, or even just corporate sponsored color schemes, essentially, Oxy, was literally just, can I sneak a reference into the game? Ghost Industries sponsored suit, yeah.
Now that is a good question.
That is cheeky.
I'm being very cheeky about it. I know. I'm sorry.
Very tongue in cheek. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I like the amount of references to things I've snuck in is very high. There's lots of little Easter eggs and things.
I have noticed. I do like. I think.
I've been laughing out loud.
Octopus is amazing.
I think my favorite suit so far is the one that I'm wearing at the moment. But my favorite naming for a suit is just Fruity.
Fruity's good. You haven't got an eggplant yet. Eggplant is one of the later ones.
Of course, there's an eggplant suit.
Yes, there's an eggplant suit.
Are there any suits named after only cans?
No. There was only so much of that I could put it because this is a bigger company game. I can't really do too much.
Yeah, sure.
Had
to ask.
Let's
you
just
had to restrain yourself a little bit.
Of course. Basically, we sat there and spent a while. We had like a big document full of gosh darn it. We had a big document full of suit colours, and we had to sit there and go name all these things, and it was a lot like naming a lot of children.
I got killed by my own sword.
And you killed me with
killed Stoops and got distracted by killing Stoops and ran into a wall.
Stoops has a
How are the other two faring with the game so far?
Doing okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Ocean. Wow. Wow.
Oh, I feel vindicated for that one.
I see how it is. I get it.
Ooh.
Come here, Sean.
Fuck. Not gonna happen. Oh crap.
Not today.
There I go.
If I can go I think I can.
Oh! My rage charge ran out right over the middle of the grid.
Oh, yeah. That's not great.
Wait, final lap? There's only 20 seconds left.
Herb! Stop it, Herb! Oh my god.
God.
We might need to ask Herb to slow down a bit so we can actually finish the match.
Nobody's finishing the laps because Herb's going too fast.
I'm so close.
Oh, I got lasered at the end.
I'm gonna go to the other chat.
How do you get that fast?
I don't. Well, Oxy gave me a brief idea of how Herb's managing it. It's something called bunny hopping. Which is essentially like you hop and then you use your surge in midair because there's less friction, so you go faster. But I haven't been able to pull it off properly. I've just been able to pull it off occasionally, and it does make you go a lot faster. But it's also kind of terrifying because you lose a lot of control.
Apparently, Ego is also a speedrunner. So we've got at least
we've got all the speedrunners. We've got the streamers who are back at the end, and then we've got the speedrunners who are all at the top.
As it should be.
As it should be.
As Bachman Media Network designed.
It's more entertaining to It's fine, I was going the wrong way apparently.
I have to see some of these speedruns.
Oxy droned me. Oh.
Connection established.
A Seeker drone sent backwards. That's mean.
Yes. Yes, you can do that, and it is very mean.
I know you can do it with other ones, but I... No. Just sort of thought it was like a red shell.
It is a bit of a red shell sort of situation.
Back shield ready.
There's so many laser walls. I don't like this. Oh, that's very right.
This track is one of the newer ones for me. I'm not very good at it yet.
Oh! I just ran into Herb at the finish line and stopped and was just jumping. That's very kind of you, Herb. Thank you. Thank you.
Speed. 6th place.
Wow. Imagine that. Just waiting at the finish line, having enough time to turn around and then like jump and wave at all the people.
You know what I think would be fun? As a reference. For the fastest players on the board, their helmets get bunny ears. Mastering the bunny hop technique.
Yeah, rewarding speed running kind of.
Rewarding speedrunning players for mastering specific techniques.
That makes sense.
So they get bunny ears on their helmets. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Powered by Duracell.
Powered by Duracell. No, we can't say. We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
Could be.
Could be. Duracell. If you want to sponsor, is Duracell even really a thing anymore?
Yes, absolutely. They're definitely still going.
I don't shop for batteries anymore.
No, I don't remember the last time I did either. But they're the only battery maker that I know of.
Fair enough.
Apparently they did a skip at the very start that saved them 8 seconds. Oh, well, that's not good for me. So no wonder they were so far ahead.
Yeah. Ah! Stoops killed me again.
Yes! Just kick my mic stand. I think I'm my own worst enemy sometimes.
Oh,
like that.
Yeah. No! Oxy just killed all of us.
I keep getting shoved into these things.
I feel really bad now. I just shoved someone into a wall.
They probably deserved it.
I think it was Stoops. Again.
Big saw. Let's go.
Oh! I barely dodged the big saw. Oh no, there's another big saw. There's another big saw.
I'll send that one backwards. Why not?
Oopsie. I just got midwinter. Oh dear.
Their revenge will be swift.
I'm sure it will. They're one of the speedrunners. Ah! Nope, I got killed by Oxy.
I feel like I got past that one. Or maybe I didn't.
And that time I got ego.
That's a lot of mines. Where did they appear from?
Boy. Oh my god, that is a lot of mines. Whoa! This track is getting mined.
Am I getting killed by someone that is like 3 behind me?
Woo! Bats!
That was me.
That was you.
I apologize. I feel like at the beginning of this, there was a bit of a rivalry between us, but now the speedrunners are here.
Now the speedrunners are here, we must unite. We must unite to overcome them.
Exactly.
Oh.
Speedrunners versus voice actors. Who will prevail? Not the voice actors.
Definitely not. 6th place. Oh, God. My heart's racing. Herb just doing circles on the finishing line.
Yeah. Showing off. Olaf got second, though. Damn, good job, Olaf.
Oh, goodness.
How many times do we die there? 6 times! Oh.
My
Okay, so
goodness.
deaths... I've just realized, deaths and kills have red highlights. So both deaths and kills are attributed to the death meter. Whereas glory would be time.
No, glory is kills. Glory is kills, deaths is deaths, and then the last one is time, I think.
But then you also have hype, right?
Yeah, well, hype is just like general ratings, right? Fame is wins, or fame is just general play. Glory is killing, and then deaths is, well, deaths.
Understood.
Because if you watch, when you don't have any kills, your glory won't go up.
Thanks for the lamps, I lurk. Enjoy your lurk, definitely not ego. That
Enjoy
I have my suspicions that you may in fact be ego.
Be an ego, perhaps? Let's go! Ah,
Okay,
mines!
so, thanks for not killing me too much. No. Midwinter, though. Midwinter is killing me a lot.
Bus already. And that's a
Oh, Oxy! Oh, whoopsie.
Oh, come on out. This is my time.
Oh, mines!
Oh, thank you for the call out. That actually helps. That.
No! Herb!
target down. Seeker drone ready.
Oh no.
Oh, that's close. Damn it. Second place was in my grasp.
Another survivor.
I almost had Oxy. Almost.
I don't know who that ego guy is, but I bet he hasn't touched grass since this game came out. Grass is overrated.
Grass is overrated. But I would really like to see more of it. Everything's getting rather urbanized these days.
I'm seeing more in London. I'm seeing more people have grass on their rooftops. It's nice to see.
It's a
but-
good idea.
Yeah.
We eat onions like apples.
Do you eat
I am
onions
not
like apples? No.
James Stephanie Sterling.
I eat onions like apples.
I do not. Why? What is it with you people and eating onions like apples?
What do you mean, you people?
Northerners, I
What's
guess.
that meant to mean? Northern, I'm from the Midlands.
Well, northern in comparison to us, southern.
Oh, good point. Yeah,
I'm from Cornwall.
a small sweet onion is delightful as a treat.
I
Now,
think-
context for this. Do you want context for this?
Yeah, please.
Sure, give
So
me
in the-
context for why you eat onions.
In the other chat, we're talking about weird food that we eat. So things like eating, drinking a mug of Oxo Cube,
Okay.
Drinking
or
a
eating.
mug of gravy, basically.
Yeah, drinking a mug of gravy. Delicious, delightful, wonderful. Yum 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 yum. We were also talking about. So I have a weird one where I used to slightly dissolve jelly packs, and then drink the slightly dissolved jelly juice.
Uh-huh. I will
Either
say,
you have
you
weird
are
food.
slowly disgusting me more and more, Oxy.
Either of you have weird food?
I'm fine with the jellybacks, to be honest. I'm fine with that.
It was good. It was delightful.
Yeah. Hey,
So
I mean,
said cold baked
I don't-
beans. That's wrong.
Like,
That's
if,
foul.
if
That's
you enjoy it, go right ahead. But like,
don't yuck my yum.
yeah,
absolutely.
I won't yuck your yum. I'm just gonna say that I will probably never partake of your yum.
That's okay. Fridge cold baked beans. That's horrible.
Sorry, Stoops.
Next time I attend one of your barbecues, just don't give me.
You want me to eat
toxic
an onion in
tuna mug.
front? You want me to eat an onion in front of you?
Yeah, the onion isn't that weird to me, strangely. Whilst I've never done it myself, I know
It needs to be a
some
sweet
families-
onion though, like a small sweet onion. It can't be like a proper cooking onion. That would be
like a big
horrible.
brown.
Oh god no.
Oh,
I'm very much enjoying that Herb is now just sort of like sitting at the start of the race,
waiting for us at the
a
end.
while.
It's cute.
It's really lovely. I'm very happy
I
about
appreciate it.
I like the community we're creating.
There was a question by Olga, isn't there?
Fun community events. Yeah, so that will be for Zorak and the. So send messages on the old secret mode Discord for that kind of thing. It's definitely stuff we're thinking about.
Oh, good.
Because I'd like to do some community events. Like, even if it's like like just everyone streaming on a day or something like that.
I mean, I'm happy to like do this sort of thing again. Maybe having like more people in the voice call, but yeah.
Yes,
I'd be happy.
I'd really like to have like 8 people in a.
Well, that's going to be a screaming match.
Look at Herb just rotating around at the start line.
Yeah. Herb's just enjoying themselves at this point.
Yep. Herb has the smug sense of self-satisfaction that at any moment they could beat us.
Yeah.
At any
They
second
are
they could
choosing
just.
not to.
They're choosing not to. It's very much like they have a gun held against our heads and they go, no, not this time.
It immediately makes me think of Scissor Sisters. Fuck, forgotten the name.
I can't decide.
Yes, I can't decide.
Yes.
I can't decide whether you should live or die, though you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't. Etc. etc. I can't sing it all because otherwise Twitch will get me.
Lucian had a very good idea to
Go on.
reward like world record holders or top leaderboard contenders.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
the top 10 to get some like additional benefit to their look. And
Like
what
a
Lucian
banner
suggested
or
was
something?
bunny ears. Like a
Bunny
jealous-
ears?
Well,
Yeah,
you
bunny
might
ears for the
mix
bunny
it up.
hoppers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because they're bunny hoppers. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I might genuinely note that one
Whoa.
down.
That would be awesome.
I was like, well, like, for being world record holders, they should get something.
Oh my god, Stupid is in first.
Stoops is in first.
Everyone pull back. Stoops have one.
no,
Stoops have
no,
one.
Stoops
We
needs to
can't
win
pull
of their own, like,
Let's
hard
Stoops have
work.
one.
It'll be a hollow victory.
It would be a hollow victory if we let them win. You know?
Stoops, if you ever listen to this, I'm going full out.
I'm doing my
Not that that
best.
means
My
anything.
best is really bad, but I'm doing my best.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We both killed each other on that one.
As long as I wasn't the only one.
Oh! Foxy, how dare you!
Did you enjoy that backwards Gigasaur?
That I was in the middle lane when that came at me. I had no options to dodge.
I'm well aware. I was looking backwards.
No.
Oh, you
Stoops, I'm sorry.
Ah!
Oh, they were doing so well.
I had
mean,
a
I
full
guess-
charge.
Excuse
Ah!
me, Herb.
What the?
Herb is knocking me away from this again.
I think Herb made it so that Stoops came in second.
Well, That's not.
Ooh, that's a lot of gore.
These
I do
clones
use
could
the,
have lived
actions
at the end of
every
the
now and
race.
No, I don't. Well, they're not really. The way the system works, they're not living. They're not sentient beings.
Sure.
They're remote control machines, basically, but made of blood and guts and gore.
Sure. And on that bombshell, I'm going to the other chat.
I didn't like the way you just said sure. Just like, yeah, sure, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, sure. Oxy uses the look backwards feature and doesn't just throw it randomly. Apparently.
There's a look backwards feature?
There is. On R, you can look backwards. I don't think anyone uses it. The game goes so quickly. I've never been able to use it.
Self-detrimental. If you're looking backwards, you're not looking forwards. That would be ridiculous.
You need to see where you're going. Otherwise, you'll just run off the edge of the track.
Yeah. Maybe I do a whole race looking backwards and see if this works.
That sounds terrifying.
Here we go. We're doing it.
Oh, God.
No, this won't work.
Yeah,
I don't think this is gonna...
Not surprised, I'm gonna be honest.
I couldn't get past the first corner.
I just went flying off the edge. Oh, I keep jumping off the slide rails.
Way too fast.
Way too fast. No! Herb mined the slide rail!
How dare!
God, no!
Oh my gosh. I can't look away.
What? What?
Galdor,
charge?
Milo.
Oh, the rage charge just threw me off the edge.
I've been raided, but I can't look at my chat. There's too much going on.
Hello, Galdornilo. Welcome to the,
Oh, you can look.
I can look. I took a moment to stand still. Because I'm in 8th anyway, I might as well.
You're embracing it at this point. But welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much.
And I'm
Okay,
embracing
I'll run.
8th place.
Okay. Third. I'll take third. Alright. I'll say hello properly.
I've taken 5th. Whoa. I mean, we all know that I'm prone to exploding, so... Exploding is part of the brand. I feel like something's gone wrong with the end screen.
Yeah, it's timing out, isn't it? Even though everyone's
Yeah.
finished.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. 5 deaths, 0 kills. I guess that's another bug report, Zorak, if you want to clip that. We always find new ones. You know.
Okay.
Game over. Insert 1 clone to continue. Oh god, the mines won again.
Desolation.
Desolate. There's so many mines.
Just
on
look at them
Desolation.
all.
It's just mines. There's nothing else. It's just mines.
Okay. You need to get one of the big buzzsaws. Wait for a straight with them all in front of you and throw it in front. Oh, I've started with the mines in front of me. I'm just going to wait.
I'm not starting with the straight sprint because that will just kill.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta take last place. This is fine. I am okay with this.
Ah! I got mines.
Wait, can you slide under these? No, I don't think you can. Welcome back in the shadows.
Seeker drone ready.
No!
Fresh clone incoming. Test and kill. Buzzsaw ready.
Oh! The mines on the walls are so mean.
The mines are everywhere. There's no safe place from the mines.
No. Do they respawn as well? Oh.
Yeah, the ones that the track has do, yeah.
Oh.
No.
My game just crashed.
Oh no. Oh dear. There's no chat feature in... No, there isn't. Hold on.
That's fun.
Let me grab Oxy.
I will ascend and restart. Well, there's still bugs, everybody, but it's okay.
No, it is.
So I just left the other group because there was a bug, and now I hear you're crashing.
Yeah, Bats just crashed, so I'm exiting to main menu so that we can grab them.
I will do that too. I'll be back in a minute.
Drifter times 102, Collector times 16, Zipliner times 10, Booster times 100. That's pretty good.
It's not the game I'd expect to see from Bats. Playing games with friends. Friends and devs.
Friends. Yeah.
It's very fun.
It is very fun. I do... Bearing in mind that DeathSprint is not anywhere near what I would usually play, it is incredibly enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like an easy way to summarize this game for people that may be interested. And I can only really think of...
Mario Kart for adults?
Yeah, Mario Kart Cyberpunk for adults.
Yeah, Cyberpunk Mario Kart. Maybe. Yeah, Pains, that does happen sometimes. You do sometimes just run a lot faster than your own giant saw blade, and it just cuts you in half.
Yeah. That's happened to me far too much. Mario Kart meets Tron. Hello, Cass. That's also a good way to put it.
Yeah, maybe. Although I feel like if Mario Kart met Tron, you'd be riding the bikes.
I guess so, leaving a trail everywhere.
Yeah.
It's very cool, though.
Still having my top science guys looking for a way to let me inject DeathSprint right into my veins. Yeah. I think that's called adrenaline.
Those darn science guys, huh? The speedrunners are gone.
The speedrunners are gone.
What a shame. No, it is good to get to know them. We had what? Ego, Herb,
Herb, and Midwinter.
Midwinter.
Yeah.
I need to check out the leaderboards at some point.
Herb's at the top of all of them.
I'd love to see how it's done.
Ah!
Yeah, that was mean. I knew that'd be mean.
That was very mean. How could you? Mine! Oh, lasers.
Patching you into a new one.
Sean's not going to be happy with that one.
Mag shield ready.
Hey, don't go on the wall. I just did the same thing again.
Ooh. So many lasers!
Establishing connection.
Here we go, final lap. Double kill. Take it.
Oh!
Stand by for Stanley.
No!
Connection established.
Too many mines! Everyone's planting mines! I feel like I'm back in World War III.
Seeker drone ready.
Back. Sorry.
Well, you know, game lore-wise.
No.
Game lore-wise, I would be back in World War III.
I die once and Oxy overtakes me. Damn it.
Sounds about right.
I feel I was going so fast there.
Fourth place.
Hoisted by my own petard. So glad we have some hardcore speedrunners. It's heartwarming. You were zooming? Thank you! That comes, oh, that means a lot coming from you, Ego.
It's a gloat over that stealing your win from you.
Yeah.
Hey dear.
That's good. That was a good race.
We have invented a fictional band in the other call.
Interesting.
Okay,
it's
what's
cool.
the band's name?
Onions for Sunday.
Onions for Sunday.
It's such a good name. It's such a good name for a band, huh?
It's a good name. Less than a second between us.
Sure.
It's, yeah, a prog rock band. Exactly. So we're thinking it's a mix of Slipknot and Goblins,
Okay.
but also a bit of prog rock.
I
But
think
we also only talk about sad songs.
I think
Uh-oh.
I think a good band name would be Electric Onions,
Oh, that's good.
and
like that
they'd
one as
be an
well.
electro swing band.
They would be.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to have make a game dev themed band
Okay.
called the Nested Prefabs, which is a very specific joke for people who use Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nested Prefabs is my band name that I've had for a long time. I have a shirt with Nested Prefabs written on it.
Oh, Zorark is very against this.
You don't want me to set up the? It was like a game dev themed band, almost in the same style as Tom Lehrer,
Oh, the Masochism
music.
Tango, really?
like the Masochism Tango, but more about game development, which is very similar.
Yeah, fair enough.
With the supporting act rebuild lighting. I like it.
Whoa! I just went
Accidentally
through a
closed
wall.
ending.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I hit one of the walls on a slight angle and it teleported me through it.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
fine.
might do that.
Oh, how did... Okay.
Unfortunately, the speeds we're going at, sometimes the physics engine doesn't play so nice with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The price you pay for real speed.
The price you pay for real speed is clipping through geometry.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had a couple of occasions where I've landed from either a jump or something just on the normal track, and it has just killed me. Like I was out of bounds.
Yeah.
But I imagine that's the same sort of thing.
Yeah, we're still looking at different. There's a lot of things that we're sort of looking at to try and improve the hit detection on things. So. Things will get better.
It's like
Well,
so-
Hero's Journey is a really good name for a tour name. The video games, that's great. I love that.
Olaf got first on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pigeons are evil, Zen. Pigeons are evil creatures. They want nothing but destruction. You can see it in their beady little eyes.
I like Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. It's one of my favorite songs.
I think my favorite one from Tom Lehrer is Masochism Tango. It's the first one that always comes to mind.
It's a pretty good one. I think my favorite one really is probably and it's a really deep cut. It's The Wild West is Where I Want to Be. That one's real good. I wish it was in like a Fallout game. It feels like it would really work in a Fallout game.
Got another question by Ego. What are your thoughts on the skips on some of the maps?
Ooh, this one's a tough one.
On most maps, there are some pretty narrow borderlines, which I prefer. Which skips are intentional? Maybe there's some unintentional ones. That's, yeah, okay.
Yep. So some of them were very much not intentional, but when we saw you doing them, we kind of made the decision to sort of like
leave them in.
Yeah, leave them in. Like our philosophy with our skips was, and sort of shortcuts was, we wanted to make them challenging, so players who did them were able to feel really accomplished. And some of the skips that we found aren't quite that challenging, so we're still sort of trying to decide what we're going to do to sort of either fix them or just improve them. But every time we try and fix one of these, it would require like a reset of the leaderboard, and we really don't want to be doing that often. So
yeah,
we mainly want to. We don't want to become like the fun police and keep like plugging holes that you'll find. Because that would suck. So it's very much a case of, if there's like one that, if there's a skip that isn't intentional and you literally can't win because you like skip a what's the word? What's the word when you're on a track and there's a thing and you have to pass checkpoint? That's the one, checkpoint.
Oh.
Sorry, it's getting late and my brain is frazzled. If there's like a exactly a checkpoint. So if there's a checkpoint that you skip because of one of these, so therefore you actually can't complete the race, then you will probably fix those ones, because I don't think it's fair that I don't think it's fair that you think you're smart because you've gone through a skip, and then you get to the end, and because you haven't passed a checkpoint somewhere that's invisible, you've like essentially lost the race because you didn't go through the invisible checkpoint. So the thinking is, if it's already there and it's a skip and the checkpoints work, then we will keep those. But if there is a checkpoint that just doesn't work because it breaks the race, then we'll probably put something in to stop you doing that, just because we don't want you to. I'd rather that you did the skips that work and feel smart about it than do a skip that doesn't work, misses a checkpoint, and then you get to the end of a race and you're like, oh, well, I got the best time, but I didn't go through a checkpoint, so I didn't get... It just didn't beat the race. So
I'm assuming
that's the logic, anyway.
That the reasoning... I'm assuming that because of the checkpoints, that's the reason why sometimes, even though you're ahead, sometimes you appear slightly behind in the leaderboard, because you've overlapped slightly. And
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. The way checkpoint systems in races tend to work is basically there's like invisible collision boxes around levels that the level designers place down. When you go through them, it sort of pushes you up the chain and keeps an eye on where you are on the map. And then it stops you from doing things like in... So back when I was but a baby programmer and I was trying to make like a racing game, I didn't know that was how people did it. So in my old games, it was like, when you go over the line, that's a lap, isn't it? But that means that you stay on the lap and just keep rotating around it and win. So yeah, invisible box collisions for all of our checkpoints is kind of how we did it. So as you're going around a map, you are triggering these invisible boxes, and those are going and keeping track of where you are. There was also another reason why we had to nerf the shield, because sometimes people were going so fast with the shield that they would go through one of these checkpoints and not actually hit it, because they'd go so fast that they would go from one side of the checkpoint to the other side of the checkpoint without actually hitting it.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough.
Like, when I say it was fast, I mean it was really fast.
Exceedingly fast.
Exceedingly fast. So yeah, we had to fix it entirely just to make people so they didn't end up getting to the end of a race and screwing themselves over.
That makes sense.
I am speed, truly.
Oh, I'm so speedy that I just flew over that middle bounce area.
Yeah, the approach to shortcuts and things was something that our level designers sort of came up with, and it's kind of been their ethos throughout the whole game's design, was make the game feel challenging and reward those players who are really fast with little sort of skips and jumps where we can. Yeah, it was absolutely like teleporting with the old mag shield, and whilst it was very fun, it was also incredibly broken. I'm fairly happy with where the balancing has gotten to on it. I still think we go pretty fast. Of course, I've been sort of sitting in the secret mode Discord just watching to see if people are okay with it. I think most people are happy with it. So
Whatever map this one is called, it's my favorite.
oh, this one's pretty nice. Yeah, I think it's toxic.
Purely because I won.
Well done. I'm going back to the chat for a bit. See you in a little while.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
The amount, the way that the blood splatter and gore physics that they've done in this game, just, it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying to watch.
Yeah, the 200% blood. I mean, you can tell. It makes a mess.
It truly does.
They used to have, like, parkour in a way in the early versions of this game, right? Where you actually had to climb walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess they got rid of that because it would just slow you down too much.
I think it would ruin the flow of the race.
Yeah. That would be
Because
my assumption as well.
the way the tracks are designed is very much to have you do a continuous flow. There's all these big curves and these lines that sort of come out and back in, but they always do it in these long sort of swooping ways. I think any like sudden flat surface walls would be too much of a slowdown that it would just ruin the flow.
Yeah. Maybe they had it in their mind to have those portions like skippable if you're going fast enough or climbing walls and things, but
Maybe.
yeah, even so.
Oh, I see. Zenither from my chat has arrived in the... Zenither is out for my blood. Got it.
Gotcha. And will they claim it?
Probably. They already did once.
Oh, I see.
With a giant saw.
Yeah, the bunny hops.
Oh,
Man. What is happening?
everything.
I can't look.
Everything is happening all the time.
Hello, Ocarina. Thank you.
Oh!
How are you today?
I got myself with my own Gigasaur. But I got Oxy as well, so that's good enough for me.
I'm going very
No!
fast right now.
And I got by your mine.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Welcome to
you can post
DeathSprint.
links here, Zorak. Go ahead.
Cool. Okay, come on.
Whee!
I'm not going to catch up, I don't think.
Oh, well,
No,
that
didn't.
Ooh! Wait, what?
Gigasaw ready.
I think I just leapt over the finish line.
Stand by for
I can't.
I was
switch
on
to-
lap 5 of 5, and then I went over the finish line twice. Oh dear.
That is strange.
Well, that's fine. Ooh, that's a pretty banner. I still like the warning tread though.
I've just seen someone got raided.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing. Sorry, apologies.
No,
but
it's
Ego
fine.
here is one of the speedrunners for this game. Best in the world.
Ego is definitely, Ego's doing very well.
all
Bunny
green
hop, hop, hop,
junkies
hop, hop.
I found a small bug, Oxy.
Oh, did you?
I went flying.
Go on.
I was on lap 5 of 5. I went flying over the finish line and continued on lap 5 of 5.
Okay, so that, do you remember when we were talking about checkpoints?
Yeah, yeah. I went over
That
the
is-
checkpoint box. I imagine.
Yeah, that is exactly what would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you've got, you will have a video of the stream, right?
Oh yes. No, I'll
If you
have
could
a
do me a
follow.
cheeky clippy,
Uh,
that would be really useful.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I can send it to the level designers and be like, hey,
Fix this.
would you mind? Would you be so kind?
would you kindly,
Would you kindly? Would you kindly, Oxy?
I would imagine that this game is very difficult to actually stamp all the bugs out for. Moving
I
that
think
sucks.
mostly because you move so quickly. Yeah, it has been we've pretty much everyone's been having to play it to sort of like make sure it's all working. It's fairly stable though.
I would say it's very stable, considering you had what, one testing session?
We had the
One
one beta
public testing session?
but remember that we also test the game within the studio. And,
Oh yeah, but like I mean like player testing without like studio input.
so yeah.
I should have died there.
Oh, Lucian, I'm right behind you.
Well, you're gonna stay there.
I don't think I am.
ominous.
Goodbye.
No, who placed that?
I got bats.
Lucian.
And I got Olaf. Never mind. I thought I got you,
You
Lucian.
still have another lap to go, my friend.
Lucian.
I feel vindicated. First place
know.
goes to me.
Yes.
Oh, and you got third. You cheeky shit. Oh, how dare you?
Bunny hop.
Oh,
Dare
was
you
beautiful.
do that?
that was a beautiful saw blade. I didn't
Oh,
think
I
it was
wanna
gonna
see
hit.
I want to see the times there.
I honestly didn't think it was gonna hit, and then it hit you at the last moment, and I was like, okay, let's go win a game.
Stuff happened in the Dirge playthrough that's never happened before. There's a lot of content in Baldur's Gate 3 that is reserved
It is amazing.
for Dirge, yeah.
Crazy.
But I finished it the once. But I will play it again very soon.
I made the mistake of deciding to do my first run of Baldur's Gate as an honor run. So I'm very
no.
slowly making my way through the game, like a timid shrew.
I have never played Baldur's Gate. It is
it's
one of the
excellent.
ones on the list.
It's magical. It's really impressive.
0.07 seconds.
That's crazy.
We have hit the 3-hour mark.
We have, yes.
We have. How much longer are we thinking of going for?
Well, so Olaf says they're happy to continue until whenever we want to go. Do we want to go another half an hour?
Another half an hour sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah.
We'll go to the. Well, it would then be the 3-hour mark for me because I started at 9:30.
Yeah, we'll do the 3-hour mark then.
Yeah.
Oh, you got another question? Go for it. Shoot. And yes, Karlak is my favourite character. That's the question.
I'm somehow not surprised.
She rejected my advances.
I've gone the same time as someone before. How does the game decide on who wins? Other decimals shown on the times.
Proximity mine ready.
That is a very good question that I don't quite know the answer to. I would assume...
Oh, I just killed Scoops again.
Rude. I would assume that there is probably, underneath the hood, there is probably a finer decimal point that works out who the final person was across the lines.
Proximity mine ready.
Because I imagine underneath the hood it's like a floating point number, so it'll be a lot more precise than what you see.
Just jumped over that saw.
No, not the...
Very slowly. Ow.
You can sort of just like lose time to this game as well. It's just go.
Oh yeah,
it's one more.
It just
It's
one more.
the civviness. It's the civviness.
It is silliness.
It's the one more turn. It's the one more turn.
Proximity mine ready.
Ah.
Getting you back in the game.
I just got it with the saw.
Wolfie. Ah.
Yeah, I think it was primarily like visually having lots and lots of little numbers isn't very pleasant to see, so we went with the sort of standard cut-off.
Oxy.
There is a really devilish place to put a mine on this map.
Well,
I think
right
I
at
might
the
have
start
done
of
it,
one of those
although-
track
Yes,
lines.
you did, and I just went straight past it. Oh, hello, Batsy. How you doing over here?
No,
Having a good time? You having a good time?
please,
You having a right time over there? Have the seeker.
Not like this.
Oh,
Not like
no,
this.
damn it. Oh, you missed it. Oh,
Ah.
you lucky. That was close.
I was so scared. Oh, I have to see the times for this.
Stoops just beat me.
Oh. Within a second, right? Oh my god!
Within
3
a
milliseconds.
tenth
That's-
of a second.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, we were neck and neck going up to the finish line.
That is madness. Hello, Mike. Fruity. I've unlocked Fruity. That is kind of nice.
Congratulations, you are now very fruity. I'm always fruity. I don't need a skin
Back to
show
the other
it off.
channel. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Oh,
I'm going to close the window. Someone has started burning something.
I said one more game until 4 a.m. yesterday. Eco. I mean, I guess, you know, you need to get your practice in if you want to keep your times. The 2 minutes I've watched, this looks a bit like Ultimate Godspeed. I don't know what that game is, but this is DeathSprint 66. We're playing with streamers and devs and friends, and it's all good.
5 to restart.
It's a very good time. And
We're
occasionally,
playing,
speedrunners.
we're playing and we're making new friends as we play.
Yeah. Wait, is this the mine one again? It is. Oh.
Yes. This is the mine sprint. Oh no, the lasers cut my legs off.
What a sentence. That's just
I
very
mean, it's
funny.
a very apt sentence for this game, I think.
Oh no, the lasers cut my legs off.
Well, what else would you
It's so
say,
funny.
really?
It's just a very funny delivery. No, I did it again. Ran into my own blade.
It happens more often than you might think.
It really does. I had a mag shield.
Mag shield ready.
Well, it's not going so well.
I was that close to being chucked off the edge.
Oh, okay. You know what? We take those.
5th place. Oh.
Had a mag. Yeah, it didn't really help me that much. It's like Death Runners. Death Runners. Level 20 in death. Good, 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 good.
Congratulations, you've died many times. I'm almost to Fame 27.
It's very good though, Mike. I do recommend.
never mind. Unlocked
Holy.
Trek banners.
Horny reactions.
I love those reactions. Those are the ones I use.
Just sounds like our Twitch chats. Horny reactions.
Horny about all things voice acting. Ah, yes. Horny reactions and fruity skins.
I've yet to find a skin that I like more than bubblegum.
Positions
That's
placed.
a good one.
Bubblegum is a good one. I can't remember what my specific skin is called.
Alright. Oh yeah, I really like this map as well, actually. Especially when I'm facing forward for it.
Ow!
Release a new clone.
Yeah, never mind.
No, the mine! I got blown up by Olaf. I think that's the first time Olaf's killed me.
There's no way.
I've died to Stoops a lot, and I've died to Oxy a lot, but I don't think Olaf's ever killed me before.
Shaved off my eyebrows with those lasers.
Oh! I killed myself. No, I was buzz cut by Wolfie. Never mind. I thought I killed myself with my own Gearsaw. Oh, sorry, Stoops. Never mind. Still funny.
Bats have eyebrows?
Do bats have eyebrows?
Well,
Do
clearly,
you have eyebrows? Ah, mine.
if I had them.
Connection established.
They're very gone now. Oh no, I don't
They're very singed.
Mag shield ready.
Very such.
Flat.
Second place. Dang.
Razor shard ready.
Zenither.
Yeah, Xenofair is one of my community members
Dang.
who has decided to
fast.
come in and show us up, I suppose.
Is Wolfie also one of yours?
No, I don't believe so. They might be. I know I have quite a few community members that like to pop in and out every other month or so.
Yeah.
I do not believe so. I swear I didn't intentionally join your lobby, it was matchmaking. Well, you can't intentionally join the lobby, so I'm not surprised by that. Ooh, verdant armor. Not my style, very green, but neat nonetheless.
I do really appreciate all these news scrolls at the bottom.
Yes, they are
This
very
title's
fun.
highlights. Wonder how many there are.
I think there's quite a lot. I've seen quite a lot.
Psycho heads.
It's candy, apparently.
Oh. Yeah, I watched one of the dev diaries where they were talking about all of the adverts, and wow. Just for the sheer number of fake companies that they had to come up with to create for adverts in a game that really doesn't have anything to do with those companies or the products that they're selling. It totally, well, whilst world building, when it comes to the gameplay aspect of it. Oh, gotcha.
That was really rude. That was right where I landed.
It sure was. Essentially, what I was trying to say is the dedication to creating lore is astounding.
Oh yeah. The dedication to building the world around the game is very, very fun.
I didn't realize that one at the end moved. Oh! That's a mean one. That was a mean one. Yeah. Take first place though. 1 minute and 1
was
second.
in like third, and now I'm in seventh.
Oh.
No, I don't think I beat Stoops. I think we were like neck and neck. Oh,
That's a really good time, actually,
so
isn't it?
close.
Yeah. Record-breaking prize money up for grabs in this week's Climbing for Credits.
Knocking other players into traps will reward you with bonus hype. News: esports jockey trio Dream Team receive a 3-year ban from competing after evidence of illegal stem link overclocking.
Oh, you can get banned from death sprinting. I've got a bounce
Apparently.
page stream. GG's again for earlier. GG's, Zorak. Thanks for hanging out.
Indeed. GG's,
And
or
answering
have a good
questions and
evening.
such. What an awesome game.
I suppose there are rules for Death Sprint. You can't overclock your stem link, apparently.
Is that essentially just like doping?
Clone jockeys.
I guess. Or like providing electrical stimulus to your clone to increase reaction time and adrenaline usage.
That makes sense to me.
Hello, what are we talking about?
Hello, again.
Overclocking.
Overclocking, the illegal overclocking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just saw the news bulletin regarding Dream Team.
Yes. Who are not they don't have integrity or anything.
They
my
don't have
assumption with
anything.
I don't know if you've seen the map with all of the advertising on it.
There's a lot of those.
It's the yellowy one. There's like a big sign that says like integrity,
Oh,
glory,
yes.
and fortune.
Yeah,
so that's the Dream Team advertisement one.
Oh, I saw that earlier, yeah.
Here.
I thought it was like for the military-industrial complex.
No, it's for an esports team that are in trouble.
That's kind of funny, to be honest.
Excellent.
One of the signs is like, please donate to our like crowdfunding to get us out of the
To pay for
pay
like
for legal costs.
legal fees.
We totally didn't do the thing we were being accused of.
I see. Interesting.
There's lots of little tiny stories like that in the game.
One more to go.
yeah, we were talking about like how overclocking would work essentially. Like, would it be like increased electrical impulses to the muscles to increase speed and performance?
I'd assume, yeah, probably something like that. We never really thought about that deeply. It just sounded cool.
Stem link overclocking. It does sound cool.
It sounds cool, doesn't it? So
it does sound cool.
I imagine something like that would make a lot of sense. Like they essentially are increasing the speed at which they're sending signals to the body in order to pull off turns it couldn't necessarily do. In fact, I would imagine in that case, if you're overclocking your stem link, because it would be like, because the stem link interacts directly with your own nervous system, I'd imagine overclocking gives you almost a sense of slow motion.
Yeah. So like you're increasing the speed of the electrical signals to the
exactly.
bones,
You get like a feeling of time dilation. I'd imagine
like general sensory systems that just make everything around you slow down, but to everyone else you look like you're speeding up. That sounds like the effect of redstone dust.
Yeah, like redstone, like snorting redstone dust. Exactly.
Have you read the substances page on my wiki? Sorry.
Ego makes an excellent suggestion. Has anyone decided to test Herb for these illegal substances?
Is Herb overclocking?
Is he overclocking his stem link? Ooh. Maybe.
Interesting.
What a controversy.
Maybe that should be an opinion piece. Is Herb Rapide overclocking their stem link?
Stem link. Maybe.
Yeah. I think considering how early on in the game's release we are as well, adding little bits and pieces of lore about early players is not necessarily a bad thing, because
I don't disagree.
You good, Bats?
Sorry, did you get killed?
Me? I'm excellent. I
just heard someone scream.
Did I? I don't think
that's his way ahead.
Huh.
No, I it's definitely something we've thought about. I guess the thing right now is if we ever want to add more lore and stuff into the game, because the game is translated into lots and lots of different languages. All those languages have to be translated, and that takes time.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be something you'd see in a hot fix or an update. It'd be something like a longer term thing.
Oh, come on.
Wolf is pretty good. Wolf is very good.
Oh. The speed on these things.
We're going to need to check out the leaderboards just to see if I've somehow broken into the top 500 in everything. I'd be so happy.
I don't think I'm anywhere near the top 500, but I could be wrong.
I was getting complimented by Ego earlier, and it's really boosted my own ego.
Getting good.
Yeah, little references to the early game players, the early leaderboard runners, essentially.
It's a good way to establish
in memoriam or memorial, I suppose, of the first people to do it.
Maybe even establishing teams, sort of guilds in a way. If teams are a thing,
the competitive DeathSprint teams, essentially.
Teams
like Dream
stuff,
Team.
Yeah. Like Dream Team, exactly like Dream Team. Yeah.
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 That would be interesting.
I mean, with the whole, because you've got, well, I don't think it'll ever become a thing, but you've got the Overwatch competitive teams, right? That have all of these different naming schemes and stuff, like the London Spitfires and all that. That's literally the only one I can remember. But it would be cool to have a variety of different teams like that in the game, I think.
I think so. Initially, I think that's the kind of thing that I'm sure players will definitely consider doing. Like, I'd love to see like players come up with like clans, and then like maybe doing like little tournaments with each other. So like if they all get into like a group of 8, and then like it's 4v4, and whoever gets across the line gets points, and they could do like little tournaments within themselves. That'd be awesome.
That would be fun.
No, you can't talk about the future. Of
Unfortunately, not. I wish I could, but we're
nonetheless very much looking forward
yeah,
to whatever you're coming up with next.
bound by secrecy. But it's all discussions are being had and thoughts are being thoughted.
Thoughts are being thoughted.
Thoughts are being thoughted. Exactly.
Yeah.
They're working on the bunny ears now.
God.
The competitive bunny ears. You know, it's odd. The amount of games that I have seen that have added bunny ears as like a competitive reward, and people have gone nuts over them, is surprising.
Especially if they have a little bit of bounce to them. Sorry, Lucian.
That was not you. That was Stoops.
Well,
Stoops got me with a buzzsaw.
I'm very behind in this one.
I am incredibly proud of Stoops.
Stoops is doing really well.
Yeah. They went from like
first time player
consistently 8 to like second and third and first on occasion.
Oh, damn you, Oxy!
What I do?
No,
You were the one who went into the grinder there. I didn't do anything. I saw what happened there. Don't try and blame that on me.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that because it's a way to vent frustration.
Yeah, blame the dev. It's not
Blame
the
the
player's
dev, yeah.
fault.
And I hate the game dev. There is something very satisfying about using all your surge on that final turn on that map and sort of spinning off that wall run across the line.
Oof. That final turn on that particular
so
map,
nice.
getting the wall run and then the leap is really good.
It's so satisfying. It's such a nice little bit. Yeah.
Super awesome.
Yeah, no, our level designers hit it out of the park. Right, I'm popping to the other chat to say bye to them, and then I'll come back here.
Shall we all just gather together at the end? Well,
I will
after
ask.
stream.
Yeah, I will ask.
Oh, those are good games, though. Those are good games.
I do really enjoy. Unlocked Holotrek banners. Go advertise yourself. I don't know why, but that feels rather insulting. That feels like I'm being insulted. Go advertise yourself. Oh, goodness me.
Fits for the world, though, doesn't it?
It really does. Ooh, Oxy hit 40. Oh, the mine track. Our last one is the mine track sprint.
Not again.
God, this is my least favorite track.
Although, if you manage to get the mag shield or a buzzsaw and you just run through them all, that is satisfying.
Ooh, it really is.
Mine, gimme. What is it? Another mine!
Oh, God. Oh, mine!
These mines.
Bats!
Me!
That was you!
It was me
You mined
all
me!
along.
I got another mine. Everybody's getting mines.
It's all I've gotten so far, I think.
This track will only ever give you mines, is what I'm
dead.
understanding. Ooh! I just splattered Olaf. Ouchie.
I was dead either way. That was close.
Oh no!
Hops.
Third place.
We did it. Sumo Lewis, hello. Welcome in.
All right. Well. Ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof. I think that about wraps it up for the evening, at least for me.
Hello.
It does.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. We're wrapping it up. I'm going to
Goodbye.
throw a raid, I think. Who's...
You could go to the other channel and say goodbye with everyone else if you want.
Yeah. Let's go raid Olaf.
Is Olaf continuing?
There we go.
I
Start
suppose we
raid.
can ask.
Let's go click on channel 2.
Oh, I'm going. But yeah. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everyone. I hope you had fun. I'll be back on Sunday. I don't know when Bats will be back, but I'm sure they'll be back soon enough. If you want to go check them out, they're all tagged in the stream title. Thank you all very much for joining us. Have a very good evening, everyone, and a very good night, and we'll see you all next time. But out for now.